Yes. 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 Oui. See. Hey, everybody. First comment I read is Saudi Steve. Saudi Steve in the building. Hi, everybody. Steve Dangle here. And welcome to the SDP YouTube channel and our strum of Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final between the New York Rangers and the Florida Panthers. I tell you what, it feels like I didn't even get up from this chair. I was here. It was overtime. Barclay Goodrow scored the overtime winner to tie the series at 1. I closed my eyes. I woke up. Here I am. Right away. Steve Dangle's Mighty Roar says, hope your day is starting off on the right foot. Feet. It's a joke about feet. And what? Whoa. Guys. Whoa, did you hear that? Something is afoot. That's right. I have something to tell you about. Don't boo me, Drew. No, he was saying Drew Earns. It's with great excitement to share. We as in the Steve Dangle podcast, will be taking over Boston Pizza Rutherford Sports Bar in Vaughan to tape a live show of our podcast. The show will be a ticketed event with 70 seats available at $15 a seat. Join us on Wednesday, that's this Wednesday, May 29th, for our podcast, a watch along, and prizing to be won. Adam's going to be doing his watch along from there because that is the Western Conference Final. Watch along of a hockey game and prizing to be won. Lots of it. Doors open at 6:45 p.m. and tickets are on sale now with the link in our description below. That is BP Rutherford Sports Bar in Vaughan. $15 a pop, only 70 tickets available. This Wednesday, May 29th, for our podcast. Yeah, and we'll be sticking around after the pod to talk to fans. I won't be able to spend the whole game there, but I won't be darting out of the door. Adam's going to be there the whole time, obviously, doing his stream. And Jesse's, wherever he's going to be tall the whole time. Probably there the whole time because Adam needs help. Zoe L. As we get ready for this broadcast, we go to the super chat. By the way, click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Goodness gracious, we're already up to 55 likes. Zoe L, what's your favorite Leaf fact? Favorite Leaf fact. Andrew Raycroft was part of one of the worst trades in NHL history, and he wore my childhood idol on his mask, and it makes me very sad. Oh, was that? Oh yeah, and they've never won more than 2 series in a playoff, except for one time in like the 30s. No one cares. Gito says feet are evil. Well, maybe if you got to know them. Jared, I got Jesse with the skates for my son question. Oh, you fooled Jesse on his stream? That's funny. What's the series at in his quest for the cup? Leafs are up 2-1 in the Stanley Cup Final? Let's go. MKI Sports. The Blue Jays need some grippers to kick the slump. You guys hear that new J. Cole song? Grippers. Grippers. Isn't that how it goes? Call Adam that because his grippers. Adam has grippers. Wild grippers. That is the worst song I've ever friggin' heard, by the way. Hey. See that? Yeah, that's my book. As long as we're pointing out stuff in the description. I got a second book coming out in October, and we're able to tell you about it now. It's called Hockey Rants and Raves. Publisher is HarperCollins. Whereas my first book was a biography about me, an autobiography. This is a book of rants and raves I was asked to talk about. Not just a beginning, middle, and end. Here's how I feel about a certain topic, although there are a bunch of those. I talk about how to argue, how to debate, how to just have a conversation with your buddies about hockey without being a chode. That's a great question. Producer Drew asks, is it like a choose your own adventure? Like, does it matter what chapter you start the book on? No. Not really, no. And I know this because the first book, autobiography, obviously there's timelines there. That took a long time to assemble and put together like a Jenga tower or whatever. This one, I literally just handed all the chapters to the publisher and they're like, here's how we think it should go. So it's like a series of essays. Justin Rose says, got my tickets for Wednesday. Let's go already. Drew, there's no chapter dedicated to feet, but you could say that every chapter is a feature. You know what I mean? He said, Drew again. Justin Fisher is in my phone. He said, Steve, do you want to play a game? Yes, I do, Justin. What's the game? Why are you scaring me? Whoa. Whoa. What's the game? Are you going to ask me to pick the first goal scorer for each team? Whoa. While I'm waiting for him to answer. From Crazed Ghostface, I love y'all's podcast. I'm a Lightning fan. Oh, I guess I know who you're cheering for. But because of y'all, I'm getting into Leaf hockey. What? And Leafs news as well. So thank you for everything and hope it keeps going. Steve Dangle's Mighty Roar says, by pre-ordering your book, I'm literally a step ahead of everyone else. You see, that's a foot thing, you see. You see, because Mike Francesa, the series looks way more exciting than a Frank Larry bunt. I don't know who that is. Justin Fisher, pick a player from each team. If either scores an anytime goal, 10 subs. I think Barkov's going to get one. Sasha Barkov. I'm going to say Mika Zibanejad. He's ready to break out. He's ready. He's ready. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. If you're wondering about stuff and things. Holy sh! Matt Rimpey's so tall that it showed him in the warm-up. Oh, yeah. So Drew is asking, who did I pick for first goal last game? Because I was a game behind. Right? My game 1 picks didn't come true until game 2. I don't remember my game 2 picks. Oh yeah, Lundell for the Panthers and the Rangers. I think I had Laugh. I think I had Lafreniere. So we'll see. Connor Cahill. The day we watched your LFR after the 5-2 loss to the Panthers, I think we witnessed your soul leave your body that day, kind of like the Leafs season. Thanks, man. Thanks, Connor. That's nice. Hey, if you're seeing all these people with green names and cool emojis next to their head and everything, that's because they are a member of this YouTube channel. So why would you become a member of this YouTube channel? Well, let me tell you. You can become an SDP VIP on Spotify if you want. You can become an SDP VIP on Apple Podcasts if you want. If you become an SDP VIP on our YouTube channel, you get a green name in the chat. You get special access to all our fun little emojis. And when you become an SDP VIP, you get access to the SDP VIP episodes. So once a week, we have a special 4th episode for SDP VIPs. We have 3 regular Steve Dangle podcast episodes every week. Then the 4th episode is SDP VIP. If you upgrade your channel membership, that's SDP VIP ad-free, which gives you all the benefits that I just talked about, except you get all 4 episodes of the Steve Dangle podcast every week ad-free. And you help out a little operation like us. Now, you can get that for yourself. If you're already a VIP, you can upgrade to VIP ad-free. Bottom right-hand corner of the chat. Or you can gift memberships to people if you want to be nice to people. You can gift them memberships. Who is it? Dan? Dan and the Dan clan gifted friggin', I think it was 110 memberships game 2. What an animal. But even if you do 10, 5, even 1, you make someone's day. And actually month, because they get a month-long membership to SDP VIP, and then they have the option to renew if they want. Producer Drew's looking behind me and going, who's the worst player behind me? I don't know, man. Like, in order to get a figure made of you, you usually have to be pretty good. Nick Suzuki? Who's over my left shoulder above Carlson? Oh, that's Brendan Gallagher. Well, that's Jonathan Bernier right there, Drew. And Matt Murray. Wow! Drew said my wall's easier to get into than the Hall of Fame. That's crap. Shout out Pessinen gifting 1 SDPN membership. That's nice and lovely of you. They're doing the anthem right now in Florida. John Acosta, who is always in our chat, is going to be doing the anthem for the Panthers game 4. And we told him to do this celebration, the LFR Leafs win celebration, as a nod to the chat. Yeah, he doesn't know when he's on camera. So I don't know. Hopefully we get to see it. Ryan Verow, welcome to SDP VIP. Oh my God, that guy does look like Brady Kachuk a little bit. Richard Winter, if your lakes don't naturally freeze, you shouldn't have a hockey team. I don't know if you've been in Toronto this year, but climate change is real, and we didn't really have that either. So, also, shut up. What are you talking about? Go Rangers. Matt Rempe is a favorite player of mine. He's exciting. I don't actually know if he's in the lineup tonight. I know he was suited up. I know Blake Wheeler took warm up. I mean, Matt Rempe had a positive impact, I thought, last game for the Rangers. Why wouldn't you put him back in? Has your prediction for Oilers Stars changed after 2 games? That's a great question from Omar. No. After the first period last night, I was like, uh-oh, because I think the Stars are going to win that series. I think the Stars are going to win the Cup. At least that was my prediction before the playoffs began. No. The Oilers dominated them in the first period. That was Dallas's game, minutes 21 through 60. They were the better team. In game 2. Steve, it's Hayden. What's up? Producer Hayden. Woo! Steve, just to distract you, the Oilers have the best single postseason playoff percentage, minimum 13 games played since the 81 Islanders. Who was on that Islanders power play? Shut up. Puck is dropped here in Florida. Game 3. Rangers and Panthers. Oh, damn you. Mike Bossy, Brian Trottier. Damn you. Billy Smith and net. Ooh, people are talking about their garage sale finds. This is garage sale season for hockey memorabilia. A little over 30 seconds in here, we get an icing call going back down to the Florida Panthers end. Craze Ghostface gifted 10 SDPN memberships. Let's go. And Death Eater 91 gifted 1 SDPN membership. Are any of my figures thrifted? Oh, like most of them? Like, does the flea market count as thrifted? Nah. I don't know if I got any from a garage sale. Although, so there's a vendor who used to be at the Pickering flea market all the time. Who, like, I spent so much of my zoo money at his stall. And I did a garage sale. My wife and I just moved into our place before our wedding. I was doing a garage sale to help pay for the wedding. And I said, oh, yeah, I'm selling hockey cards. And I put a bunch of signs around the neighborhood. And the guy who I bought all this stuff from came by the garage sale. And he bought some of it, too. Steve, what's today's goal for 200 memberships? That is a good question, MKI Sports. Here come the Rangers. Shot! Stopped by Bobrovsky. And another broken stick. Broken sticks everywhere. Is that Capo Caco? Caco back in the lineup for the New York Rangers. Streaking down the right wing, shot. And after his shot, Oliver Ekman-Larsson with a pretty healthy whack at his stick, breaking it. Adam Fox, wide. Drew had an idea. I'm not sure I love it. We'll think of something. Shesterkin behind the net. Steve, what hair gel do you use? I think it's called Mountain Man or something. It's a pomade. I could go get it. Bennett driving the net, glove by Shesterkin. Chooses to play it. Artemi Panarin with the puck. Ooh, Natalie Drake. I got my dad got a Subban jersey at a garage sale for $20. Love that. Oh, giveaway. Here come the Panthers. What a move! Taken down. That's got to be a penalty. Yep. Is that a penalty shot? I think it's just a penalty. Evan Rodriguez hauled down on the breakaway. Wow, that was a mess from the Rangers. What even happened there? Yucky move from Rodriguez. absolutely dangles Adam Fox. Goes down a bit easy. Oh, Braden Schneider. Wait, the penalty was delay a game puck over glass? What? Verhage attacking. Rangers dumped the puck down the ice. What? So Fox didn't get called for the hook? They Wow. I thought I heard them mention it on the broadcast. Maybe I got to turn them up. What on earth? Barkov, unreal job holding the zone there. Rangers have already killed a quarter of this thing. Lots of time remaining, though. Craze Ghostface with another 10 gifts. You're a lovely chap. And Montour with a lovely chance. Oh, Shesterkin thought he saw a ghost flopping around. He thought the puck was right behind him. Verhage, shot gloved by Shesterkin. Handling that with poise. Gray's Ghostface says, let's start this off early, guys. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. With the gifted memberships. I got to think of something I could do. What if you just did it because you like me? And you're cool. And you think I'm cute. Keandre Miller. Can't clear the zone. Barkov. Reinhart scores! Sam Reinhart drives the net, forehand, backhand, shovels it in. And less than 3 minutes in, the Florida Panthers take the 1-0 lead here in Game 3 on the power play. Reinhart, oh man, way too easy of a path to the net for a player who scored 1,000,000 goals like that and on the power play this season. Just a really easy path to the net. Really easy. Rangers penalty kill's got to be better than that. You'd like to not take the penalty. Sam Reinhart, who took a real nasty hit in Game 1 and was getting worked on by the trainer, looked A-OK on that play. And the Panthers might have another chance. Oh, just out of the reach of Ekblad. Eric Gustafsson up the ice. Rangers going to chase this down. It'll be icing, though. So I'm trying to look something up here. Because Austin Matthews had 70 goals this season, 69 in the regular season and 1 in the playoffs. There's a world where one or both of Sam Reinhart or Zach Hyman could pass him. Lafreniere, what a pass! What a skate from Eric Gustafsson! Oh, driven wide by Montour. That's some good defending. Yeah, Reinhart had 57 in the regular season and 5. Well, that's his 6th of the postseason. So he's up to 63. Panarin up the ice. Pass is flubbed. So Reinhart is up to 63. Hyman had 54 goals this season and another 12 in the playoffs. So 56, 66. Hyman needs 5 more goals to pass Austin Matthews. God, that makes me so sad. Ugh. Face off outside the Rangers zone. Rempe and Lomberg lined up. Rempe looks so happy. Longberg with a healthy run at Trouba in the corner. Rempe, whoa, run at. But it's like trying to hit a Jeep Grand Cherokee. Rangers attacking, trying to hem the fourth line of the Panthers in. Fourth line versus fourth line. All the Panthers avoiding the checking of Rempe so far. Cousins on, looking for a rebound there, doesn't quite get it. Rangers have to avoid too many men there. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. Click like because it's free. Let's get to 300. Oh boy, Barkov. Oh. Justin Fisher says 100 subs and you will give a warm, heartfelt apology on tomorrow's show to Gripper Nation for questioning their validity. Sure. Wenberg for the face-off against Reinhart in the Rangers zone. Ew. Producer Drew goes, how many members to use Adam's foot as a microphone on tomorrow's pod? You're a sick piece of crap. You're garbage. 500. 500. Steve, that number's huge. Yeah? You're not the one talking into a foot. Face off outside the Rangers zone. In a hole early. The winning team scored first in both games so far in the series. Hedel chasing it out of his reach. Boy, the Rangers haven't looked dangerous at all. We're not even 6 minutes in as the Panthers ice the puck. Oh boy, Harry French, 10 gifted memberships. So wait, I'm terrible at math. 10. Every 10 memberships is 2%. John Acosta just changed a nasty diaper. Let's go Panthers. I changed one of those this morning. It's terrible. Sam Bennett tries to find Lutzarinen. Picked off. See, the Rangers look a little too much like the Rangers of game one, where they were just doing their best to stop the Panthers, sending the puck on its merry way, and then having to do it all over again. Adam Fox chips it in. Stifled zone entry. Here come the Panthers again. Hold the line. Ugh. The Panthers are nightmarish in the neutral zone. Yeah, that's offside. Steve Dangle's Mighty Roar. You had nearly 300 just to see you wear a Bruins jersey. Don't underestimate us. Hashtag Gripper Nation. You won't do it. There's been 33 gifted memberships, and I'm asking for 500. You won't do it. Death Eater 91. How many gifted subs to get me hired at SDPN? Probably about 5,000. No offense. Like, there's a reason we keep asking for stuff. It's we need the money. So if you steal my sunshine. Grippers. There is a nation as Grippers. You're from the nation of Grippers. Adam Wild and Grippers. J. Cole is 39. Just want to point that out. We're in TV timeout here. Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. Both conference finals tied at a game apiece. That means there's 4 teams that are 7 wins away from the Stanley Cup. But only one can win it. Only one. By the way, we're doing a live show at Boston Pizza. We have a link in the description down below. That is Wednesday, this Wednesday, May 29th, at the BP Rutherford Sports Bar in Vaughan. We're going to tape a live show. Then Adam's going to do his Western Conference final stream from there. We have about 70 tickets available. They're $15 a seat. Join us Wednesday, May 29th for our podcast. Doors open at 6:45. That is Boston Pizza Rutherford Sports Bar. We're back from TV timeout. Rangers in the O-zone, and they lose it. Bennett, shifty move to gain the zone. Rodriguez, Lutzarinen! Stopped by the glove of Shesterkin. Panthers with some pressure here. Puck, luckily for the Rangers, bobbles out of the zone. Whoa! Rodriguez just tried to kill a guy. He almost did. Steve Dangle's Mighty Roar. 200 members for Steve to eat a bell pepper pizza. No. Oh, breakaway for the Rangers! Oh, nasty! Alexi Lafreniere and Drew, you were right. It happened again. That's crazy. It happened again. My goal pick from last game scored in the next game, game 3. Alexi Lafreniere on the partial breakaway. Ew. Just rips the thing backhand. Nice feed from Trocheck. Ew. Glove side. Ooh. Why did we ever doubt Alexi Lafreniere? That goal is disgusting. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say this is going to be the highest scoring game of this series so far. Because it's 1-1, barely over 7 minutes into the first period. Whoa. Hey, Rachel Bishop, 10 memberships. Gracias. We're at 43 now. 1,000 people in the chat. Let's get those likes up, eh? Let's get those likes up. Need at least 300. Need at least 300. Matt Rempe, chasing after it. Rangers trying to keep up the pressure. Turn to their fourth line to do it. Braden Schneider on. They score! That was a tip in the high slot. Was that Barclay Goodrow again? Wow, I really went out on a limb there. Yeah, it was Barclay Goodrow. 2 of the Rangers' last 3 goals. And with 12:18 still to go in the first period, the Rangers score on back-to-back shifts to go from down 1-0 to up 2-1. It's Braden Schneider at the point, throws it on. Barclay Goodrow with a magnificent tip. Matt Rempe was posted up in front. I don't think Rempe got a piece of it. Are they going to challenge it? For what? I didn't see anything. I don't think Rempe touched him. Or the high stick? Nope. Face-off puck is dropped. Rangers score on back-to-back shifts. There have been 8 shots on goal in this game between the two teams. 3 of them goals. Anton Lundell shoots it. Why not? Stopped by Shesterkin, but now the Panthers are going to go right back to the power play where they got their first goal Keandre Miller taking down, I believe that was Anton Lindell, hunting down his own rebound. Let's take a look. Shot, stop. Yeah, Miller prevents Lindell from getting to his own rebound. You probably like Shesterkin to handle that. What's that? Oh. There might not be a clock on the screen for the next few minutes. We got 12:02 to go in the first period. A 2-minute power play for the Florida Panthers. Natalie Drake says, please tell my dad he should come to the Boston Pizza show with me. Dad! Panthers with the puck. Reinhart. Montour. Barkov and Montour playing keep away at the blue line, but the Rangers were pushing them. Matthew Tkachuk with it. Montour. Barkov. On. Gloved by Shesterkin. I don't hate that shot from the Panthers because the Rangers were doing such a good job holding the Panthers to the blue line. 2-1 is the score from the New York Rangers early in Game 3 here of the Eastern Conference Final. Reinhart almost tipped that. 11:36 to go in the first period, 1:34 remaining in the Florida Panthers power play. Scrambled draw. Panthers come up with it for Hagee! Blocked by Trouba. Oh, nice move there by Trouba. And the Rangers escape with it. Oh, Reinhart injured, and they stopped the play. The Rangers are upset. They had a potential, I don't know about a scoring chance, but pressure. They had full possession. Reinhart's standing up and fine. That's a quick whistle. Unless they're debating a major penalty. What happened? Let's see what happened. Oh, are they trying to say Trouba for spearing or something? I think Trouba sort of elbows him in the sternum. I don't think they're talking about a penalty here. Nope. It's just a face-off at center ice. Yeah, and so the whistle was because Reinhart was hurt, and then Reinhart gets up to take the face-off, to be at the face-off dot. They're making him get off the ice. Yeah, that's a bad whistle. And now here's Reinhart again. That's a bad whistle. Mika Zibanejad had the puck, man. That could have been a shorty. Oh, if the Panthers score here, Rangers are going to scream bloody murder. Matthew Tkachuk. There's Sam Reinhart. Oh, he gets taken down hard. Reinhart, I didn't really see anything significant there. I think he's injured. He scored in this game. He's well enough to play, but I think he's got something in the midsection that's a little tender there. Verhaeghe at the point. Montour. Barkov. Oh, Matthew Tkachuk, sorry. Reinhart! Oh boy, if he scores, they're going to lose it. He's got it! Oh, he almost got his second of the game. Under 30 seconds to go in this Florida Panthers power play. Under 10:30 to go in the first period. Steve Dangle's mighty roar. If there's not a bone sticking out of his rib cage, why are you blowing the play dead? Okay, there, Jack Edwards. The Panthers! Oh! Just up and over the net. And they got to scamper back into their own zone to get it. 5 seconds go in this power play. You're not going to get a power play goal here, but you got time to gain the zone, which they do. Exactly 10 minutes to go in the first period. Bang! Stopped by Shesterkin. Wow, 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 wow. We're going into a TV timeout here. We got lofty goals here, but if we hit 500 new members, I will use Adam Wild's foot as a microphone on tomorrow's Steve Dangle podcast. You know what? Maybe we should do it on the VIP episode. Because we usually record the VIP episode on Wednesdays. But tomorrow we're going to do it. You know what? You got to be a member to watch the VIP. So I think that's what we do. I think that's what we do. Premium content. Grippers, premium content grippers. In the meantime, we're at 329 likes. Boo and hiss. There's over 1,100 of you. Let's get to 400. Rangers up 2-1 here in game 3. What was that? Someone said put mustard on Adam's foot. You're friggin' no. 2,000. Ew. Noted Rangers fan Jesse Blake is hot under the collar on Twitter. The ref stopped a 3-on-2 for the Rangers because of a non-existent Sam Reinhart injury. I don't know if it was a 3-on-2. 1,000 gifted if his foot is painted in mustard. Okay. Like, we need to conduct business in that studio. Like, I don't think we can do that. Like, mustard is also, like, one of the most staining things in the world. Yeah, Jesse would kill us. Hey, Mike gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Let's go. We're back from TV timeout. Richard Winter, will we see any fights today? Yes. Yes, I think so. Mid-third period. Don't ask how I know that. 9:30 to go in the first period. 2-1 for the Rangers as the Panthers go offside for a whistle here. Carson, does Marner go to Pittsburgh because of Dubas? If you know, you know. Well, I know Kyle Dubas loves his guys, but I think there is a 1% chance Marner goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. I don't see it happening. Carlson for Marner, 1-for-1. Go to jail. A. Kate gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Let's go. We're up to 53. 9:28 to go in the first period. Panthers win the draw. Nope. Ref didn't like it. We're doing it again. Shout out healthcare. I'm coughing less this stream. Do you notice? I've been battling. Oh, Mika Zibanejad! Stop by Bobrovsky. I almost said his name as if it was one word because I was so excited. Mika Zibanejad! It was Chris Kreider. Wow. That was actually a really nifty pass and a good save from Bob. Zibanejad placed that puck well, but Bob just closed those chicken wings. Name tags. Adam's grippers are the new bell peppers. Zibanejad. Is he kicked out of the draw? Yes, he is. Chris Kreider is going to take the draw against Sasha Barkov. I don't like Kreider's chances, but we'll see. Panthers win it. It was close there for a second. Lindgren holds the zone for the Rangers. Only temporarily. Oh, no. Good battle here from the Rangers. Zibanejad. Fox. Whoa, from a funny angle. Dangerous. Made Bob jump anyway. Good pressure from the Rangers here. But Forsling finally breaks it out for the Panthers. Not even close to center ice. Oh, wow. No icing. Shot from Mikkola. The hand went up for icing. So I think it's because the Panthers got to it first. But I thought they would have got the hybrid call there. That's a good play from Forsling. Holy crap. Really gaining an appreciation for him in these playoffs. Oh, Panarin! Bit of a giveaway there from Mikkola. Eric Gustafsson. Fighting to keep it alive. Trocheck. Oh boy, Braden Schneider's got to giddy up. Matthew Tkachuk. Cross ice for Ekman Larson to Lundell. Backhands over the net. Tkachuk to Verhaeghe. Blocked. Welcome to the SDPN YouTube channel for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. Just Launch says, trivia time, $5 blank long. It's, come on, guys. It's $5 grippers long. Stenlund in the Rangers zone. Oh, great stick handling from Forsling there. Lomberg gets it to Cousins. Cousins played such a big role for the Panthers in last year's playoffs. Kind of relegated to the fourth line here. He was on the second line against the Leafs. he scored the series winner against the Leafs. What am I saying? Rempe in the corner. Puck taken off him. Panthers ringing around. Oh, funny bounce off the stanchion, I think. Shot from the point. Deflected and out. 6:34 to go in the first period. Shots on goal, 6-5 for the Panthers. 2-1 for the Rangers. We got a little bit of pushing and shoving going on here. Sam Bennett in the middle of it. Matt Rempe involved. Yeah, Lomberg keeps lining up with Rempe, but I think if anyone on the Panthers goes him, it would be Bennett. I mean, I guess it could be Stenlund. The Panthers don't really have like a heavyweight goon. They just have a bunch of guys who will go. You know what I mean? Wonder Davey says, Brad! Hi, Steve. Jonas says, where are the piggies at? They are wee all the way home. Face off in the Rangers zone. Rodriguez comes up with it. Bennett trying to help him out. Zibanejad does get it out. Cooley. One-man army. Oh! Rempe! Puck went off his skate. Now here come the Rangers. This is going to be a 2-on-1 here. Shot from Ekman Larson. What a stop from Shesterkin. Ekman Larson. Oh, what a pass from the feet. From the foot. Tarasenko. Gloved by Shesterkin, and the Panthers are going to go back to the power play again. Ivan Etniage, indeed. Rempe is going to go to the box. His first penalty of this series. Oh, man. I'm looking for the penalty here. That was a great save from Shesterkin. Wow. Great play from the Panthers. Great save from Shesterkin. And the Florida Panthers are going to go to their third power play of the first period. 3-0. Rangers haven't had a power play, right? That was easily the worst part of the Rangers' Game 2 performance was their power play. Steve, is just me, or are the blue puffers smaller? Just got one and it's baby sized. I feel like the orange ones are bigger. Yeah. I don't know. Trivia. Former Colorado D-man Adam. Adam. What was his last name? This is too hard to do on the fly. Adam Foote. What I was going to do is I was going to look up every Colorado Avalanche defenseman ever named Adam. I couldn't think of any. I know there's Adam Foote. Rempe to the box for roughing. Let's see. He had a scoring chance there. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Wow. Yeah, no, that's roughing. How do I even describe what he did? He he just smashed someone's head into the boards. Was that Reinhardt? Natalie Drake, is Rempe's posture likely to improve with time? Well, you're asking an age-related question, so let me answer that. No. Sorry, I try not to swear on these streams, but he got him pretty good. Holy. Here come the Panthers. Matthew Tkachuk. Knocked off balance by Lindgren. Oh, Lindgren really working him. Oh, for Higgy! Stop by Shesterkin! And we're going to get some rough stuff here. Barclay Goodrow. Wrapping up his man. Tkachuk with Lindgren. I mean, the Panthers are very unlikely to go up 4-0 for calls in this game, but jeez. Lindgren worked over Tkachuk pretty good there. Oh, and he's holding them. Rangers get away with one there. Cassie, afternoon. Do you have any membership goals tonight? Yes, if we hit 500 new ones, I will use Adam Wild's foot as a microphone on our new SDP VIP episode. We're at 53 right now, which means we're a little over 10% of the way there. Oh, giveaway! Panthers with it. Reinhardt scores! His second of the game! I guess he's okay. 5:14 to go in the first period. Another backhander. And this game is tied at 2 goals apiece. Keandre Miller, again, just like the first power play goal, not able to clear the zone. I think that goes off of Jacob Trouba's skate. Let's see here. Reinhardt. Yeah. Trouba kind of takes out Shesterkin's stick. It's not a great poke check from Shesterkin, but Trouba takes his stick out and the puck goes off his foot. A lot goes wrong all at the same time for the New York Rangers there. 16 shots on goal between the Panthers and the Rangers. 4 of them have gone in. So 1 in every 4 shots. Math! 5 minutes to go in the first period. Oh! Good chance for the Rangers. Gobbled up by Bob, and we get a face-off with 4:54 to go in the first period. Yeah, if you're Laviolette, can't be happy. Because you got 2 5-on-5 goals on Florida, which seemed impossible at times in the series. But the game's tied because you've taken 3 penalties, and your penalty kills let you down twice. Ev, what's not 12 inches but smells like a foot? Get your grippers on Manscaped. Asterisk, Islanders lost on purpose to keep the Red Wings locked out. Are you okay? Avs, Adams, Detmarsh, Werner, and the Great Foot. Thank you for looking that up for me. I was bothered. Panthers dump it in. Trocheck shovels it out. Where's the puck? Out of play. We'll get a face-off. Steve, did you hear about Dallas playing La Bamba? No class. They just played the Oilers' win song. Is that so bad? Is there something I don't know about it that makes it extra bad? They had the Oilers logo getting destroyed on the Jumbotron while they were playing it? I don't know. Feels a little soft to like watch 60 minutes of ice murder and then see that and be like, that's where I draw the line. No class. Kako driving. He's behind the net, taken out by Ekman Larson, gets the puck back, tries to center it, doesn't work. Wenberg tries to get it to the point, does. Schneider on. Stop by Bob. Under 4 minutes to go in the first here. Panthers attacking. 2-on-3. Reinhart. Oh! Going for the puck on Wenberg and hits him pretty good. Braden Schneider. Oh! Almost on a breakaway there. Loses the puck. Lafreniere filling in on D for a sec here. Rangers have the puck, but they're a bit of a mess right now. Puck into the Panthers bench. We got a face-off. Take a read into Joey Moss and Ben Stetler. So I know about Joey Moss and Ben Stetler. Are they the reason that the Oilers play La Bamba? Because if that's the reason, then I start going, oh, okay. Battle along the half wall here in the Panthers zone. Lutzarinen. Stop by Shesterkin. Rangers, Trocheck with it. 3 minutes to go in the first period. Trocheck again with the sauce. Loves the sauce. That's how Goodrow got that goal in overtime. Hedel taken into the boards by Mikkola. I like the addition of Mikkola for the Panthers. He was on the Rangers last year for the playoffs, wasn't he? Got him from the Blues. So was Tarasenko. Tkachuk in front. Blocked. Tkachuk, he's got a man in front. He takes it himself. Oh, that was almost nasty. Stopped by Shesterkin and gloved. 2:16 to go in the first period. Shots 12-7 for the Florida Panthers. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, so he knew he had Trouba behind him, and Mika Zibanejad is the defender in front of the net. That's a good decision from Tkachuk. Almost worked. Producer Drew saying, is there a more useless mouthguard in all of sports? Basically, every Team USA player. Like Matthew Tkachuk. I don't know if Brady Tkachuk does the same thing. Patrick Kane, James Van Riemsdyk. Doesn't Cole Caulfield do it too? 2:16 to go in the first period. Trocheck was taken on Stenlund in the faceoff dot. Stenlund gets tossed for Nick Cousins. Rangers come up with it. Long pass hits no one. Well, actually, it gets right into the glove of Bobrovsky, so we'll get a D zone draw for the Panthers. Trash Production saying La Bamba was Joey Moss's favorite song, apparently, so that's why yes. And Ben loved it too. They had a clip of him saying, "Play La Bamba after wins." That I didn't know. I thought it was just the Oilers song, and I'm like, all right, what's the big deal? Panthers win the draw in the D zone. Airmail it. Boy, there's not a whole lot going on in that neutral zone right now. Rempe shift alert. He just cost his team a goal with a penalty. Look for him to do stuff. Shout out Brandon for becoming a member. SDP VIP. Rempe's off the ice now. That's boring. Barkov. Shot! Stop by Shesterkin. Shesterkin's had to make some really good saves here in the first period, despite allowing 2 goals. Both on the power play. Tarasenko giving chase. Stop by Adam Fox. Oh! Barkov. Looking for help. Finds it in the form of Gus Forsling. Puts it on. Wow! Bobbled by Shesterkin. Kreider driving the net. Poke checked perfectly by Bobrovsky. Fighting for my life. That cough there. Airmailed perfectly to Verhaeghe. No help, though. Lundell has to fight a defender and an errant stick. A discarded stick. Wenberg. Oh, some patience there. Doesn't quite get it to Lindgren, though. Panthers once again behind the net. It's Tkachuk again. Verhaeghe! Wide. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Panthers with pressure here. Oh, in front! Braden Schneider trying to keep Tkachuk to the outside. Shoves him all the way, almost out of the zone. Verhaeghe finds the middle of the ice, puts it on. Stop by Shesterkin. On. Wide. And that'll end the first period. 2-2 is the score. We had blood. We had guts. We had the most goals we've seen in a single period in this series. By a wide margin, I'm pretty sure. Oh, boy. Shesterkin stopped a deflection. I don't even think he knew it. The stones on Bobrovsky. If he doesn't pull off that poke check, that's a goal from Kreider. What a period of play. In Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. What was the final score of the first game? Wasn't it 3-1? Oh, it was 3-0. Yeah, you're right. So there's already more goals in this game than there have been in any game in this series. That's crazy. Timothy Hole. Now I can finally get to the super chats. Timothy Hole. Trivia. There are 6 players that still play in the NHL that played in the 13-14 NHL season for the Panthers. Can you name them all? Oh, my God. I feel like Barkov's one of them. He's got to be one of them. Drew has the list. You have the list in front of you? All right. So here, I'll read some of the other super chats and then I'll think more. JU said, sorry, I'm late, Steve. Thought the game was at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. What a weird schedule by the NHL. I was so surprised to find a 2-2 tie. Thought I was pranked. I don't think you're the only one. Oilers complaining about everything, says Dave Everett, including Vancouver's Green Men. I saw that story. Brandon, hey, Steve. After the Marner proposal part of the podcast, It's a lot of P's. Would you say something around Theodore coming back is the most realistic deal? No, because I just don't. I just. Why would Vegas do that? Do you need a break? All right. So, what was the question again? I want to try to do this and then get a break. So there's 6 players from the 13-14 Florida Panthers still playing today. Who are they? So I'm going to say Sasha Barkov is one. Jonathan Huberdeau. That's 2. So I got him. Okay. 2 out of 6. No. I was going to say Dennis Malgin. I don't think it's Dennis Malgin. No. No. No, not James Reimer. He wasn't a Panther yet. Is there a goalie on the list? There is. Oh, Jake Markstrom. Wow, that's crazy. Jake Markstrom. So we got 3. Man, they had so much turnover. I don't think Jonathan Marchessault was on that team. No? Okay. Riley Smith? Nope. So out of the 3 players left, what positions we got? Right wing, defense, and a center. Erica Branson? Got one. Jared McCann? No. He wasn't drafted till that summer. Oh, one more D and one more center. Okay. I'm not sure. Who are the final 2? Vinny Trocheck. And Dmitry Kulikov. Oh. Kulikov's on the Panthers for the second time? He's been a suitcase. Yeah, he's been all around the NHL. I didn't even realize that. That's crazy. Ethan, Marner to Washington for John Carlson. And EV said, "Zip goes the fanny pack." I don't know what that means, and I'm scared. Drew, do you want to take a little break before we get back to the second period? Do we have time? Let's do Domi, because that was spicy. People really reacted to that. It's rare to see a clip from our show hit friggin' 40,000 views, but we talked about Max Domi and his contract demands. It was spicy.
2 players, Bertuzzi and Domi, the rest of the Matthews line, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We'll start with Tyler Bertuzzi. There is actually mutual interest between Bertuzzi and the Leafs. Now, the reason I say that is, of course, the Leafs are interested in Bertuzzi. They signed him last year. Mm-hmm. But you might say, is Bertuzzi not interested in the Leafs? I can tell you for a fact that he did not go into last summer going, yes, I want to be a Toronto Maple Leaf. They just happened to still be there on July 2nd.
He Taylor Hall'd himself.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so there is, the Leafs do want to re-sign him. There is interest on his part. He is coming off a 1-year, $5.5 million. He wants a long-term deal. We don't know what that number is going to be. However, we do have a sense of what Judd Moldover of Wasserman is expecting for Max Domi.
Okay.
Somewhere in the neighborhood. Remember, Max made what, 3.5 this year?
70, 80, 90.
No. Here's what Pierre LeBrun says. I would imagine 5 or 6 years, which you can see.
What? He's a really good player. 70,
At
80.
$5 or $6 million a year.
So the whole
Now, he's
discourse-
already made $5.5 million a year.
Whoa.
With the Habs. He had the Habs deal.
That's nuts. Sorry, and the whole discourse that I've been seeing is that that's too much.
You think that? I feel like that's significant, don't you?
It's a
For a guy that had I have been pounding the Max Domi drum since game 1.
I want
right?
to know what % of the NBA makes more than that.
Oh God, all of them.
Doesn't matter. Stick
Doesn't
to
matter.
this conversation.
It matters a bit.
Let's stick to this
Not
conversation though.
Arrest Gary Bettman.
Arrest Gary Bettman for sure.
Figure out a charge.
And I love this guy, and I
You're
love the way
telling
he
me
plays.
he's guilty of nothing? Knowing that fact,
let's not go
you're
to that.
telling me
Okay,
he's
let's
guilty of
talk about
nothing?
Max.
What
For a
about
second.
the Leafs signing Max Domi, Steve?
Yeah, you're right.
Now, Max did have a bit of a down start, but then they figured it out at the end of the year. He was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the passion, love the fire. Mm-hmm. $6 million seems rich to me. And people are like, but that's the going rate for a guy that's worth. No, it's not.
I thought you wanted a long-term deal. I thought you were made to be a Leaf.
He is. He is, and he wants to be a Leaf.
Well, I thought, oh yeah? Oh, yeah? Prove it. No, it's over. It's over for this bullshit. You want to play here, act like it.
What's that? Take less?
Yeah.
Damn.
You want to play here, act like it.
I would not be
I
upset.
loved that player. Loved him. We'll have to find someone else.
And you do have to realize that for the Leafs to even consider getting either of those deals done at term, Marner's got to go because they won't have the money, and they have other things that they got to solve, right? It's not that they don't have the cap space. It's that they can't allocate that with 4 players making as much as they're making. So I'm looking at this, and I wouldn't be terribly upset with $4.5 to $5 million 6 years. That doesn't bother me at all. But once we get into the 5.5, you're pushing it with me, but the cap's going up. Okay, fine. But I can't see $6 million. 6 seems
a lot.
And Zadorov is
lot.
supposed to get a deal like that too. $5.5 to $6 million a year. 6 years. Maybe more.
So wait, so the Leafs, let's say they re-sign Max Domi. Mm-hmm. Okay. And they re-sign Tyler Bertuzzi. Mm-hmm. Okay. So a minimum of 4 guys from last year's team are going to make more, and they're going to get, what was that word? Better? Fuck off.
Well,
I'm so sick of it.
Those guys I don't think deserve your ire. I think you're misdirecting your ire. Those guys showed up. Domi and Bertuzzi showed up, man. They did.
They did.
They did. I think you're misdirecting this at years and years of inaction by the Toronto Maple Leafs front office and players that haven't got it done who make double what we're talking about. If you're gonna direct your ire, don't direct it at those two.
No,
I think those guys
here's what my ire is direct.
They were great.
So the unfair part to Domi and Bertuzzi, Domi in particular, the unfair part is they shouldn't have to deal with and a lot of the fan base's resentment towards players squeezing the Leafs for every dollar. That's not Max Domi's fault.
No.
It's not Domi's fault how the Nylander negotiation and the Matthews and the Marner and all that. That's not his fault.
Even the Kerfoot negotiation, which is low-key terrible.
Jesus Lord.
How did you do that?
Jesus Lord in heaven above. You know what is his fault and his camp's fault? This year-long propaganda campaign about, man, like I love it here and I want to be here forever. Don't you remember who my dad is? And here's a video of me on the ice. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. $6 million. $6 million in my palm long term.
Well, they got to start at a high number, and the Leafs got to start at a low number.
Yeah, but I tell you what, if it ends at that number,
It's
I'm
not gonna
not
end at
into
that
it.
number.
At
Can
all
I-
in
It's
the
not gonna end
slightest.
at that
Can I give you guys comparables?
Give it to me.
So, these are contracts that are a cap hit between 5.5 and 6.5 million.
Okay.
And I'll do the most recent signing. So the signing date, will cut it off 2022. So the top 9, most recent contracts that were signed between 5.5 and 6.5 million. Gustav Forsling,
Incredibly underrated defenseman.
5.75. Owen Tippett, 6.2.
Younger, better.
Trevor Zegras, 5.75.
Oof.
Hagel, 6.5. Tom
Younger,
Wilson, 6.5. Alex Killorn,
tougher.
6.25.
That's not a great deal.
Damon Severson, 6.25.
He plays for Columbus.
Vladislav Gavrikov,
Gavrikov.
Probably.
Gavrikov,
Probably
5.875. Andrei Kuzmenko, 5.5. Those are the 9 most recent contracts signed between 5.5 and 6.5. Does Max Domi fit in that window?
I think.
Not really.
Oh, I think he's better than some of the players on that list.
Some of them. Yeah.
But Brandon Hagel's
Does that make
obviously
it
the
good?
steal. And the thing is that what the Leafs need to do with Max is the same thing that the Lightning did with Brandon Hagel. Now, he was an RFA, so it's different.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Max is a UFA.
Yeah.
But you got to say, listen, Max, we gotta find a middle ground here. I think his camp would be open to that. I don't think it's a propaganda campaign. I think he actually legitimately has always wanted to be here and was told no multiple times. We know that by the Dubas administration. They said, we are not interested.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's not here anymore. I don't give a fuck about that guy.
Well, but what I'm saying is Domi this isn't propaganda. He legitimately wants to play here, and he plays like how I want Toronto Maple Leafs to play. Whether or not he's perfect.
Put the Leafs' money where your mouth is.
Okay. But it's got to be him and everybody. That's got to be the team policy going forward. Don't put this on Max. Don't put it on Max. Don't put it on Tyler. Don't put it on Brad Treliving. Put it on Brendan Shanahan.
Yeah. No, like here's the difference between this and years past. Is in years past, I think the fan base was like, "Oh,
What if they leave?
Oh, what if they leave? I hope they stay." I don't think anyone gives a fuck if anyone leaves. You stink. You keep losing. Boo. Boo and fart. Hiss.
Mm-hmm.
Get out. Boo.
Yeah, because before we're like, there's so much potential here.
There's so much potential.
But we've seen the potential.
And now we're like, oh, actually, there's nothing. They're a bunch of fucking bottle merchants.
I
Boo.
think that you had a bad sleep last night,
I did.
and I think you're a little grouchy. Because I think you're wearing your grouchy pants right now.
And
that's fair, right? Like, I'm not trying to, but listen,
I'm wearing my
let me tell you something.
grouchy shorts.
Let me tell you something. Who got you fired up more than Max Domi on the nights that he gets you fired up? There is Toronto Maple Leafs of the recent years have been accused of many things, but the thing that they need to be accused of more is having no emotion. I remember Game 3. Jesse and I are watching from the Scotiabank box because I'm a billionaire.
Yeah, that's not a lie.
And John Tavares gets punched in the face or something. And I look at Jesse and I go, it would be nice just once for John to react emotionally to anything.
And then all three of us were at a game against Vancouver on, I think, Remembrance Day.
Yeah.
Where someone, I think it was Ian Cole, hit Nick Robertson. And Max Domi grabbed him and pounded him.
Mm-hmm. The two guys,
pretty cool.
The two guys last season who showed the most emotion on this team were Max Domi and Ryan Reeves.
Yeah.
And if they wanted an emotional jolt, they got it out of those two guys for sure. 100%.
Yeah. So
and
the
when,
Leafs,
when he did those things and was beloved, he made $3 million.
I agree.
You make double that, your
Steve,
perception changes.
You know that
you
a
make
negotiation.
double that, your perception changes.
You know that a negotiation. I agree with you, by the way. You're absolutely right. But you know a negotiation, because here's where. Do you think Pierre LeBrun got that information from the team? No. They got it from the agent. He quotes the agent.
Drew and I were just talking about the comments on that clip. And apparently one of them was like, Steve's so miserable. He needs to cheer up and have faith. In the Toronto Maple Leafs? Okay. Ask yourself this. Do you feel good about Max Domi making more than Zach Hyman? Thanks for playing. Hey, we're back here for Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final between the New York Rangers and the Florida Panthers. Panthers went up 1-0 on the power play. Rangers tied it up. Lafreniere, sick. Backhand, disgusting. They get another one the very next shift, a tip from Barclay Goodrow. Again, he scored in back-to-back periods for the New York Rangers. Overtime of Game 2 and first period of this game. Panthers go right back to the power play because Matt Rempe tried to kill a guy. And who gets the power play goal? Sam Reinhart with a second of the game to tie it at 2, and that's where we are. 2-2 game. Second period is about to begin. Jared said, I just checked. There are 7 Florida Panthers from the 2013-14 team who are still in the NHL. I think you're screwing with me. I 100% think you're screwing with me. Wilgeman with 1 gifted SDPN membership. Thank you. We're now at 54. Tom Robichaud. Domi had 20 goals and 46 points in Chicago and Dallas and can only get 1 year for $3 million, a 1 year, $3 million prove it deal. He had 9 goals and 47 points this year in Toronto. Why is he worth any more than $3 million now? I think he's worth more than $3 million. Like, he's a very versatile player. Brings an element that the Leafs need. The fact that he can play center is really, really appealing. I think 3 would be a gross underpay for him. 6 is insane. 6 is nuts. Yeah, producer Drew pointing out, I think did he lead the Leafs in even strength assists? Like even over Marner? He overtook Marner when Marner got hurt? That's crazy. Whoa. We're back for the second period here. Hedl. Can't quite get to that puck. Verhaeghe. Geez, the first few rows in Sunrise look like friggin' Scotiabank Arena. Empty. Keandre Miller and Matthew Tkachuk exchanging pleasantries as we get a face-off in the Rangers zone just 30 seconds in. Timothy Hole. When I was 10, we went down to Sunrise. We told Ekblad's parents who lived down there, the street from some of our friends. Ekblad bought us tickets to the game as well as brought us down into the room to meet the team after the game. What a legend. Every interaction I've ever had with Aaron Ekblad has been nothing but pleasant. Ryan Lindgren clears the puck. Rangers giving chase. Yeah, I'll tell that story at the next whistle. The Ekblad story from last stream in case anyone missed it. Ekman Larson on from the point, blocked. He gathers it back up. Shots are 15-8 for the Panthers. Score is 2-2. Shesterkin has definitely been the busier and better goalie. Barkov fires it and it goes up and out of play. Shesterkin's had to make some really, really nifty saves so far in this game. I ran into Aaron Ekblad at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. He was there with a friend. I had already met him once or twice. And his friend didn't know who I was. So Aaron goes, yeah, this is Steve Dangle. You ever see his YouTube shit? That was 2015? I haven't been to Vegas very many times. I think it was 2015. Oh, giveaway there by Braden Schneider. Here comes Rodriguez. Oh, he had Bennett in front. Shot! And that'll go out of play. Lots more chippiness in this game for sure. Jared, quick comparing NHL to NBA for salaries. Basketball is extremely cheap to play and is everywhere, and you become a fan of a sport usually by availability and what you played as a child. Hockey isn't that. Basketball is. That argument would be way more legitimate if these sports weren't virtually tied 30 years ago. One sport has increased in popularity by leaps and bounds, and the other is the NHL. I think it's valid to say the NBA has done a better job than the NHL in basically every regard. Like, your point about hockey and the access to hockey is valid, but NBA is doing better, guys. Gustafsson into it behind the Rangers net. Bennett. Lutzarinen. Montour blocked in front. Schneider attacking Lutzarinen. The Panthers have sustained pressure here. Rangers finally get it out. But will it be ice? No. Cooley chasing after Nick Cousins. Drew, did you say the Raptors caught up to the Leafs in viewership? There's no way that's true. Oh, they've closed the gap. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure there are a bunch of NHL markets that do better than the NBA, but it's not a lot of them. Puck into the Rangers' corner. Lomberg with a hit. Lindell, fans on that. On! That hit the post! Where is it? Collected by, I think that's Panarin. Loses the handle. Goes down in front of Ekblad. Iggy, come here. Iggy's just staring at me. I don't know if you're going to be able to see him. Can you see him? He's too low. There he is. Hey, buddy. Iggy will not let me lift him up. He's 9 years old and 80 pounds. No chance. Rangers in front. Pass doesn't get through. Panthers attacking with numbers here. Verhaeghe. Reinhart looking for a hat trick. He's got it. Shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. Pass out of the reach of Roslovic. Iggy's not looking at the camera because he is presenting his back to me, basically being like, scratch me here, stupid. Oh, here comes Rodriguez. He's got a good chance here. Shot! Stopped by Shesterkin. Puck is available behind the net. Kreider catches up to it, and this is going to be a 2-on-1 for the Rangers. Kreider into the feet of Hedl. He fires a muffin on Bobrovsky. There wasn't much he could do. It wasn't a good pass. Sedin Magic says, give Iggy a couple treats. They're upstairs is the problem. Zibanejad. Oh, shoot that! Where is it? In the corner. Lomberg to Stenlund. The series is young, but it's been a really good one so far. Bang! One-timer. Ooh! Trocheck blocks his own teammate's one-timer there. And a penalty for interference. Who's this going to? Is it Stenlund? He looks upset. Iggy's giving me his bum to scratch. Drew says, what is Paul Maurice's go-to gum flavor for anger? Cinnamon? No! Yeah, he is pretty nuts, though. I think I'm going to say Bubblicious. Because he's always so pissed off. He's like, oh, it's out of flavor already? I'm off. Iggy sighting is worth a super chat. I agree. Rangers power play. Jared, I see you have a couple super chats. I got to catch up because it's the power play right now. Okay, the puck was dumped. You said because one, hockey, you were basically maxed out on arenas or areas you can play outdoors, and the sport became more expensive with advancement in equipment. Well, whose fault is that? You know what I mean? It's not like basketball shoes are cheap. Like, when did hockey sticks become $300? You know what I mean? A hockey stick is more expensive than a pair of like expensive basketball shoes. Panarin, what a shot! Stopped by Bobrovsky. Fox trying to use his feet, which I bet you guys like. Kreider, can't center it because Ekblad's there. Puck loose in front. Where is it? Pass from his bum from Adam Fox. Panarin. Rangers still have lots of time to work here. 43 seconds to go in this power play. Their first of the game. Zibanejad at the point. Working it around with Panarin. Watch it. How did the Rangers hold the zone? There's the Panthers. They clear it with 30 seconds to go in their power play. Great pass from Shesterkin up the ice. Gustafsson across the ice. Panarin. Bang from Gustafsson. Rebound. Trocheck can't get it to Panarin. Gustafsson keeps it alive. No, he doesn't. Oh, and lead feed for Reinhart is ahead of him. Oh, Barkov almost had a golden opportunity. Poked off his stick. Almost a breakaway going the other way. And the Panthers have officially killed it. And it's an icing call on the Panthers. Panthers have now killed 26 of their last 27 penalties in the playoffs. Thank you, producer Drew. That's a crazy stat. Jared saying Bugstad, Kulikov, Trocheck, Barkov, Markstrom, Huberdeau, Goodbranson are all from the 2013-14 Panthers. And if you include Petrovic in his one game this year. Wow. Maurice reminds me of Professor Zundap from Cars 2. I haven't seen Cars 2, but I'll take your word for it. Panthers win a draw on their own end. I know, like, I probably should watch Cars. Leo's big into Cars. Being a parent is just going, oh yeah, why haven't I done this several times throughout the day? Feeling like a bad parent and then doing that thing. And then realizing it probably didn't matter. What a feeling the first time my son was like, Daddy, I want to watch hockey highlights. I was like, oh. He watches Pokemon too. He's Pokemon on his Crocs. Anyway, back to the game. Sergei Bobrovsky playing the puck behind the net. Rangers. Whoop. Whoop. Lose the zone. Where are you going, Cooley? If you could spend 10 mil of the Leafs cap and get both Domi and Burt back long term, would you? Or is that money better spent elsewhere? Well, you're talking about 5. Oh boy, Bennett carving through the Rangers like butter. If it was 5 each for Burt and Domi, I would live with that. I would live with that. They still need a defenseman. Like, let's be honest here. If you have to pick between that or getting a premium D, you take the premium D. Let's get those memberships up, everybody. If we get 500 over the course of this stream, I will use Adam Wild's foot as a microphone on our next VIP episode, which we're recording tomorrow. Travis Shaw, with my Canucks out, just here to support SDPN. Steve, hope you're having a good day. That's so lovely. Thank you. Puck is in the corner. Kreider, Tkachuk, Ekman Larson. Everyone battling in there. Holy smokes. Panthers come out with it. Verhaeghe. Pass into the glove of Matthew Tkachuk, who handles it. The Panthers attack is still alive. Shot from Verhaeghe. Stop. Rebound. Zibanejad rings it around. Rodriguez collects it, though. On. Rebound. Zibanejad one-hands it out of the zone. Good play. Forsling dumps it in. Nearing the halfway mark of the second period and therefore regulation. Long feed. Here come the Rangers with speed. Forsling picks him off. What a player, man. Oh, Lutzerainen! Almost gave himself a breakaway there. Miller might have got away with a hold. They're holding each other right now. Panarin to Lafreniere, who got the first goal for the Rangers in this game. Panarin stopped by Bob. Bit of a muffin. Puck heads down the ice, and this will be icing on the Florida Panthers. A 5-pound question from CDF MMCC. Does Easton Cowan make the Leafs next year? It depends what your definition of make the Leafs is. Like, I think he's going to make the team out of camp. I think he's eventually going to be sent back to junior, though. Like, you got to be mind-blowingly good. You know what I mean? Like, Fraser Minton playing a few games for the Leafs last year, I didn't have a problem with that. And it didn't really look like he could hang. So they sent him back to junior. And he had a good year in junior. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, there he is. Costco food gravy. Food court gravy is incredible. Must try from Speedy V. Every stream I do, you're in there. As we get a TV timeout. Welcome to the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe. Tell all your friends. We are streaming Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Final. Only 4 teams left. All of them are 7 wins away from the Stanley Cup. And by the end of this game, one of them is going to be 6. Whoa. We're at 530 likes. Let's get that up. 600. Let's get that up. Come on. What do you guys want to know? What are you guys thinking about? What are you talking about? Some Gripper Nation stuff in the chat? Lovely, lovely. EV gifted 5 SDPN memberships, you beautiful person. By the way, the way you gift memberships is you go to the bottom right of the chat. There's a little $sign, and you can do that. Or you can get a membership for yourself. And if you're watching on mobile and you're like, how can I do this? I'm not sure you can gift memberships from your phone, from your iPhone on mobile. Some people were saying they could. Some people were saying they couldn't. I think it's an iPhone thing. What was that? You can only do it on Android. There you go. Travis Shaw says, one hockey thing. What are your thoughts on Manny, as in Manny Malhotra, becoming the coach for the Abbotsford Canucks? Good for him, man. I don't think he was a bad assistant coach with the Leafs. There's a reason they kept him around and kept him in different roles for as long as they did. A lot of Leaf fans are down on him because his first year with the team, he was in charge of running the power play, and it didn't go great. But, I mean, as we've seen in the playoffs, I don't think that's all him. Rangers right off the faceoff. Rebound! Zibanejad. Oh! I think he just drew a call on Barkov. High stick. That's huge. 9:23 to go in the second period. Oh boy, it's not just a Rangers power play. It's Sasha Barkov heading to the box. This is a big swing in the game if the Rangers can score here. Yeah, Barkov didn't really protest. I don't think it was vicious or anything. I mean, most high sticks aren't. It's a screw up, right? So the Rangers began this game with the first 3 penalties, and I think they've gotten the 2 most recent power plays. 0 for 1 on that power play, though. Just one shot. Rangers win the faceoff to start. Zibanejad. Oh, down low! That was Z-Bad to Panarin to Kreider. He gets the shot off. Bob saves it. And we get a faceoff. 10 seconds of the penalty has elapsed. Again, the Rangers have had a few chances with poor shots. Like just sort of soft, didn't get all of its shots. Panarin had one. I can't remember who the other one was. Kreider feel like didn't get all of that. Trocheck on his knees trying to protect the puck. Rangers will clear it. Drew's talking about the ice quality in Florida. Is it even, this is a stupid question, but like how hot is it in Florida right now? Is the ice really that bad? I don't know. Panarin gains the zone. Fox! Oh, download of Zibanejad! What a save from Bob! Shut up. It's 40 degrees Celsius in Sunrise, Florida. It's 20 in Ajax. Holy shit. Really? Let me see if my phone says that. Oh, it's 22 now. Whoa. Whoa. Robert Bet, don't care about either team. Leafs only for me. Just here because I like you and hi. Thanks, Robert. Appreciate it, Bob. We're all happy to see you. Hey, there's my book, by the way. Link in the description. 1:15 to go in this Rangers power play. Rangers come up with it. Gustafsson working it around. Rangers with the early power play unit change here. Interesting. Just trying to get this power play going. It hasn't been very effective for them. Gustafsson. Oh, they're looking for a trip? How's that not? Well, because they're already on the power play. That's why. Lafreniere with it. Oh, neat little move there. This will be interesting if the Rangers score here. They'll look close to offside. Gustafsson works it over. 30 seconds to go in this Rangers power play. Gus, Hedl. Hedl across ice. Oh! The Rangers, if they could be accused of anything offensively so far in the series, overpassing. What? You're offside. What are you doing there? Cassie says, how many members you at right now? 59 new ones on the stream. We're nowhere near 500. So I can use Adam Wild's foot as a microphone on the new SDP VIP. Jared said, I tried out for a team in Florida. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're the guy who's a really good hockey player. I tried out for a team in Florida where the Panthers are located. The ice there in the summer wasn't bad, actually. Even worked with their goalie coach. Interesting. Rangers, dying seconds of this power play here. Kreider around to Zibanejad. Doesn't even touch the puck because he's bracing for a hit. And the Panthers kill off another one. What's that, Drew? 27 of 28 that they've killed? That's unreal. I mean, that's so smart. Like, Panthers take a lot of penalties. Might as well get a good penalty kill. That's how you get to Carnegie Hall. Practice. Icing against the Florida Panthers. 7:09 to go in the second period. Marcus B. David Kampf is a world champion. Did the Czech Republic win the World Hockey Championship on home ice? Oh no, did I spoil it for people? I only spoiled it because of Marcus. Hey guys, aren't you mad at Marcus? Oh, everyone in the chat's talking about it. Shut up. Shut up. This isn't my fault. Yeah, Shiny T-Pig. Let's go Pens. How dare you? We're in a commercial timeout now. TV timeout. Yeah, exactly. It's all over the chat anyway. What was the final score? Kampf had the empty net goal to seal it. Whoa. Who did they play? Switzerland? Or Sweden? Switzerland beat Canada in the semis, yeah. Thanks a lot. Ooh. A little icy in the chat there. You know what'll make you feel better is if you click like and help us get to over 600. It's free and costs nothing. Will you come to the UK on your book tour? Asked Simon. Yeah, so I got a book coming out October 15th. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting book tour because it's getting released in October, so the season is beginning. Also, I will still have a less than year-old child. Well, yeah, I'll also have another kid starting school. I am guessing I'll be lucky to leave Ontario. Leaving the continent? I don't think so. It's a goal of my wife and I to get back to the UK. She was born there, obviously, and lived there till she was 11 years old and then moved here. Hailing from Aberdeen, Scotland. We were going there every couple of years and then the world shut down. Did we? Oh, no. I was about to say, did we have a trip planned there in 2020? Oh, no, because we had a kid. Artemi Panarin, his last 3 games, or 5 games, sorry, 3 assists, 12 shots, -6. Woo! You need more out of your $11.6 million star. That's some sourdough bread. Boo, Drew. Boo. Good dad joke. Trouba being chased by Lomberg. Trouba taking it. Whoa, my God. He almost Bobby Orred it. Drew says, in honor of Panarin, top 3 breads ranked. I don't know, man. I don't. Easter bread. You don't. That's a slur. That's a slur. You're putting my people back, Drew. I'm not going to repeat what Drew just said. He's half Italian. It's fine. Half? Full? Half. Half. Yeah. You're like me. You're a sleeper build because you got the waspy last name. But yeah. Easter bread, sourdough bread, brioche. I don't know. What's the Texas one with the sprinkles? Fairy bread or something? Circus bread? I thought it was. I don't know. I don't remember. Puck in the Ranger zone. Shots 18-14 for the Panthers. Score is still 2-2. Oh, what a play from his knees. Here come the Panthers. Shot from Barkov. Up and over the net. Still in play. Montour goes around. Verhaeghe with it now. Kachuk in open ice. Oh, pass just deflected out of the way in time. Wow. EV said, never paid for my own VIP. Pay it forward, boys. Absolutely. And gals. Oh, it's the Dutch who have the bread with sprinkles, not Texas. Maybe it's a Dutch population in Texas. Here come the Panthers. This is a pretty comfortable 3-on-2 here. Ekblad passes, shot around the net. Panthers hold the line, though. That's Matthew Tkachuk. Kreider clears it. Cassie says, are you ready, Steve? For what? I'm scared. For what? Oh, Lafreniere! Oh, what a stop from Bob! Keandre Miller. Head movement. Oh, good pass to Panarin. But he can't come up with it. Oh, wow. They just called. This is very interesting. Here comes Lafreniere. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Alexi Lafreniere! Holy shit! That was sexy as hell! His first goal was incredible, and this one was even better. With a pending penalty going against the Florida Panthers, Lafreniere takes it, cuts through the Rangers like a butter, like a knife through butter. Holy cow, he was robbed by Bob in the forehand. On his next attempt, he says, you know what? Toe drag around Kulikov, I'm going backhand. And I think he might have, did he hurt Bobrovsky? Oh, he kicks Bobrovsky in the face. Jey Uso style. That could have been real bad. Oh boy, that could have been bad. Unbelievable goal from Alexi Lafreniere, who's kind of taken into Bob by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Holy, 437. Sweet chin music, and he won't pass the ox. 4:37 to go in the second period. The Rangers take a 3-2 lead in this game. Cassie, was your question about that? Holy crap. 6th of the playoffs from Lafreniere, 2nd of the night. Rangers hold the zone. Nico Mikkola advances it. The Panthers are going to try to tie it before the end of the second here. There's plenty of time. 4 minutes. They got some pressure going right now. Petrolhead is now an STP VIP. Let's go. Whoa! 2 Panthers hit Barclay Goodrow at the same time. Holy crap, Cassie! Gifted 50 SDPN memberships. Let's go. Unreal. She wants to see me use Adam Wild's foot as a microphone. Oh boy, big giveaway from the Rangers. Luckily, they didn't pay for it. What? Cassie just did it again. You just gift 100? That's, I guess, what you were asking if I was ready for. I thought you were somehow ahead and saw the Lafreniere goal. Cassie getting sassy. Holy, 3 minutes to go here in the second period. Cassie, you don't need to know. I do need to know. I need to know, how'd you get so cool? Oh boy, here come the Panthers, 2-on-2. Bennett drives the middle. Oh, loses the handle. He's got Verhaeghe, though. Oh, you got to give that to Carter, bud. Delayed penalty coming to the Rangers now. 2:30 to go in the second period. Matthew Tkachuk cuts through, gets it to Rodriguez, who gets punched in the face. He is down and rolling around, and this is going to be very interesting. Are the Florida Panthers about to get a full 2-minute 5-on-3? This is very interesting. Rodriguez is down. I don't know if he's hamming it up for the call. Looked like he got hit pretty hard, though. All right, we're going to need some replays here. I need to see the initial penalty, and oh, boy, I really hope it wasn't Rodriguez's eye. Some of us are born this way, says Cassie. Hell yeah. Thank you for that. Holy crap. We're closer to 500. So Trouba / Bennett. That's why Bennett lost the handle. That's his first penalty. And then Rodriguez cuts across. Oh, that's horrible from Trouba. No, so Rodriguez is about to burn him and get a scoring chance. So Trouba wants a piece of him, which is understandable, but he sticks the elbow out and just rocks him in the head. Rodriguez's night might be done, and I think Trouba's might be as well. Oh, he jumps right into him at minimum, that's a 2 minutes for elbowing. Might be 5. It didn't look like he got him that hard. Oh, never mind. Yeah, he got him real hard. Like right sort of between the ear and jaw. Not comfortable at all. You think that's 5, Drew? Yeah, he should be done. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What a huge moment in this game. Thank you to Heather. Heather D, STP VIP. I think this is going to be 5. They're going to announce it now. Let's hear. Eric Furlat. 2 minutes for slashing and 2 minutes for elbowing. Wow. And Paul Maurice is flabbergasted. I tell you what, if the Panthers don't score here and the Rangers win this game, it is going to get out of hand. Wow. Do you like your monster, Dr. Frankenstein? Oh, yeah. Producer Drew saying he should have been suspended last round for the hit that he missed. Yeah, but he missed. So here's my thing. The NHL really, 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 really screwed up. Not suspending, not fining, not even giving a penalty to Sam Bennett for what he did to Brad Marchand. And if that obviously intentional punch to the friggin' face, concussing a captain of an NHL team, if that very obvious infraction is nothing, then this is 2 minutes maximum. You see what I'm saying? Nothing matters. Playoff hockey is so alien. So alien from regular season hockey, you can scarcely call it the same sport. It's not officiated the same way at all. And like, I know playoff football, not necessarily baseball, but like playoff basketball, they're all officiated a little differently. This is horrible. EV says a moth walks into a podiatrist's office. That's deep cut, Norm MacDonald. Jared said, and your winner for Excellent Leadership Award, Captain Elbows. That's true. It was Jacob Trouba. So this isn't, this is a double minor. So the Panthers will not be up 5-on-3. This is a double minor. So it's a 4-minute power play. Barkov misses wide. The Panthers are 2 for 3 on the power play tonight. Panthers moving it well. Cassie with another 10 memberships. Holy crap, Cassie. Stopped. Verhaeghe stopped by Shesterkin. That's 110 from Cassie. Let's hear it in the chat for Sassy Cassie. Let's go. Count of 3 says garbage league. Trouba should be banned. Yeah, it's not just an elbow, right? Oh my God, what a keep at the line. Oh, the Rangers clear it now. That was a crazy play from the Panthers. Trocheck, he's in deep. Centers, shot! Oh, a goal from Barclay Goodrow! His second of the game! What a one-timer from Barclay Goodrow! And not only does Trouba not get kicked out of the game for his intentional elbow of Evan Rodriguez, the Rangers score a shorty. Trocheck was in deep. Centers it for Goodrow, who that's perfectly placed. Bob doesn't have a chance. Let's see this again. Whip. No, that's a bullet. That's a bullet. No, he placed that just about perfect. And it's now 4-2 Rangers with under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Still over 3 minutes left to kill in the penalty. And shout out EV for gifting 5 SDPN memberships. We're now at 176. We need 500 for me to use Adam's foot as a microphone on the new episode of SDP VIP. Yeah, we had the Dan clan. We need something for Cassie. Let's get You Don't Know in the chat. Because her name's Cassie, you don't need to know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Cassie says that's all I got for tonight. This is going to be a 2-on-1 for the Rangers. Shorthanded again. Pass through. Oh! Trocheck didn't quite catch up to that one. Here come the Panthers. Shot from Ekman-Larsson. That goes out, up and out of play. Holy Toledo. Nearly 1,500 of you watching this right now. I'm Steve Dangle. Welcome to the SDPN YouTube channel. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. We're at 651 likes. Let's get that up. Let's do 700. Can we do 700 before the end of the period? I think we got less than a minute. Yeah, we got 37 seconds. Come on, come on, come on. 10 seconds to go in the first half of the double minor for the Rangers, and it looks like they're going to kill it. Barclay Goodrow now has more playoff goals than he did in the regular season this year. That's insane from producer Drew. Shesterkin gloves it. 20.6 seconds to go in the second period. 1:55 to go in the second half of the double minor for Jacob Trouba. Slife is now an STP VIP. Let's go. Ah! 4-2 Rangers lead. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. 3 different players in this game have 2 goals. There's 6 goals in this game scored by 3 guys. Rangers can't clear it off that draw. Puck into the corner. Reinhart looking for a Hattie. Out to center ice. And the Rangers should survive this period. Footed away there. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Reinhart had a golden opportunity at the buzzer, or horn rather. Couldn't score it, and the Rangers currently doubling up the Panthers 4-2 after 2. Very controversial decision there at the end of the second, and just when it looked like Jacob Trouba potentially was costing his team the lead that they had worked so hard to get, they increase it with a shorthanded goal. Wow. Second intermission here. Game 3. Iggy, come here. Come here, bud. Iggy's back. Come here. Can you see him? There he is. There he is. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh my God. So producer Drew put the elbow on screen. I mean, listen. I know this isn't how it's called, but like high sticks happen, for example. Slashes happen. Roughing happens. If it's real bad, if it's real intentional, they can call 5. Same for cross checks. Not all cross checks are built equal, right? This? Jacob Trouba's damn near horizontal. Look at him. That dude looks like a rhombus. That's an absolute chicken wing. Wow. And, sometimes we get an explanation for goalie interference. This is going to be a big talking point coming out of this game. Barring something huge happening in the third period, this will be the talking point coming out of this game. There's only 4 teams left. There's only one game today. It would be killer if the NHL could be like, here's how we saw this. Like, who's the head of officiating for the NHL? I forget. It's not Dave Jackson. He's for ESPN. Is it Kelly Sutherland? Steve Kazari? I can't remember. Stephen Walkham. Like, I would love an explanation for why that's only 2 minutes. Duke Ding Ding gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Let's go. And producer Drew apparently has a photo of what Prague looked like when Team Czech Republic won the World Hockey Championship today. This is the watch party for this stream? No, I'm joking. It's for the World Hockey Championship? That's crazy. No way. That's got to be like a political rally or something. Holy crap. Wow. Cassie with a good point about Trouba. Never disciplined in the regular season. He definitely won't be in the playoffs. Like, here's the thing. Like, if a guy gets a 5-minute penalty in a game, especially in a playoff game, the league doesn't have to do anything. If you say, well, he got a 5-minute penalty and it cost his team, like maybe they even score against his team. You could say, well, the 5-minute majors, that's their pound of flesh. You know what I mean? Jennifer Botterill, very surprised by the decision. Okay, no. Kevin BX just said, to me, it's not even an elbow. What? He's not trying to elbow him. He's trying to hit him with the forearm. Who cares? Though, who cares? This isn't about, is he a bad guy? It's, did he elbow someone in the jaw? It's an elbow connecting with a jaw. No, stop. Jennifer Botterill, by the way, I know a lot of people are very mean to her online. One thing I always appreciate with her is she disagrees with her co-hosts on the panel, which I think is important for a TV show to be good in the world of sports. Bless her. She had a real good throwdown earlier this season with who is it? Jamal Mayers, I think. RT Ricky, Leafs fan from Jersey, but let's go Rangers. Whoa. That's how much they hate the Panthers. Andrew M, my girlfriend is a Leafs fan and I'm an Avs fan. And their name is Drew? My girlfriend is a Leafs fan and I'm a Avs fan. How do we make it work? How do you stay cordial with producer Drew? Drew goes, we don't sleep together. You know what? There it is. You are not so lucky, or maybe really lucky. It depends on how you look at it. Drew, that was quick. Mike Farino. That was as much a 5-minute major as Kulikov last game. IMO, both are 5 minutes. Both lined up hits and stared at the head all the way. Kulikov's hit, I didn't mind being 2 minutes. And Trouba got 2 minutes for this, so that's compelling. It's compelling. But do you notice how nothing is anything? Right? Like, these are the playoffs. These are the Stanley Cup playoffs. You get the death sentence for that in the regular season. Like, Cassie, look at the Trouba hit on Sid from 2022 and got nothing. So, yeah, this is very interesting what they're showing on the panel right now. When Lafreniere scored that goal, the second goal on the Panthers, I think it was Bennett. Was it Bennett or Ekman Larson got into it with Trouba and ripped off his helmet, which means Trouba has to go to the bench. There was no arm up on the play. Then Trouba, no helmet, looks over at the ref and goes like, "Come on." And then the arm goes up. Then it's extra attacker on the ice. And I wonder if they're trying to say that helped lead to the Panthers score, or rather the Rangers scoring that goal. Man, Paul Maurice's press conference after this game, win or lose, is going to be the stuff of legend. Drew, do you need a break or too late? It's too late. That's fine. We can continue. Click like, click subscribe, tell all your friends. And hey, while there's 1,500 of you in here, I got to tell you about something. But where is it? It's in my emails. Here it is. Hey, it's with great excitement to share with you that we will be taking over BP, that's Boston Pizza, at Rutherford Sports Bar. Boston Pizza Rutherford Sports Bar in Vaughan to tape a live show of our podcast. The show will be a ticketed event with 70 seats available at $15 a pop. Join us on Wednesday, May 29th. That's this Wednesday for our podcast. Adam is going to do his watch along from there as well, where he's going to cover the Western Conference Final. And prizing to be won. Drew says lots of prizing. Doors open at 6:45 and tickets are on sale now with the link in our description below. Hold on. Rangers leading 4-2 after 2. I don't think there's much time left in this intermission. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What was the question, Drew? Is there a dirtier player than Trouba who hasn't been suspended? Well, Nick Cousins has been suspended, I think. Right? No, I think he got fine. Wait, let me see. Nick Cousins suspension. Nick Cousins, Jason Zucker finally dropped the gloves. Jason Zucker. Oh, there it is. Coyotes, Jason Zucker. Nope. He was suspended in the OHL. That's popping up. Sioux Greyhounds, Nick Cousins suspended for check from behind, which could cost him OHL scoring title. This is from 2013. I don't think he has been. Oh, that's a good question. Has Corey Perry been suspended? Corey Perry. Now, some of you are going to be like, "Oh, it's Corey Perry or whatever." Corey Perry in his prime was a hunk of crap. He was suspended for 4 games in 2009 for elbowing Claude Giroux in the head. Is that it? Oh, Corey Perry suspended 5 games for vicious elbow in Winter Classic. That's the one where he got kicked out like immediately. Yeah, Jamie Benn has been suspended. Nick Cousins, I don't know if he's been suspended. Nick Cousins. Oh, let's do a trivia. That's good because we're in intermission. Ty Smith, trivia for Steve since it's intermission. Thank you. In honor of the goalies of this series, how many Russian goalies have played for the Leafs? 10 subs for a right answer. One guess. 10 more subs if he can name them all. Can you tell me how many? Okay, Russian goalies for the Leafs. I mean, Ilya Samsonov. There's one. Feels like they haven't had a lot. Russian goalies for the Leafs. There's some Finns, like, yeah. Do they surely they have to have played at least one game. Like, if we're talking contract, we're talking Vyacheslav Peksa, Artur Akhtumov, but like they haven't played, so I assume you don't mean them. UC Runas was Finnish. Trouba should have been suspended for the hit on Sid in 22. I think Samsonov's the only one, dude. Like, through the 90s, it was like Potvin, Damian Rhodes, Trevor Kidd, Grant Fuhrer, 2000s, Cujo, Belfour, Corey Schwab, Marcel Cousineau, Tuukka Rask never played for the Leafs, Andrew Raycroft, J.S. Jaguar, Vesa Toskala, Jonas Gustafsson, James Reimer, Ben Scrivens, UC Runas. I think you're tricking me. Like, there definitely weren't any in the 80s. I think you're tricking me. I think it's only Ilya Samsonov. Ty Smith gifted 20 SDPN memberships because it's 10 for every right answer and 10 for every right answer and an extra 10 if I get them all. You sneak! You sneaky! From Tim Robichaud, Trouba was just skating by, minding his own business, listening to his Will Smith CD, and this guy just headbutts Trouba right in the elbow. Man. Man. Okay, there's been one suspension in these playoffs, right? That's Carson Soucy. I mean, what is it going to take? What is it going to take? 2022, I remember Kyle Clifford took a penalty. It was a 5-minute major in game 1, Leafs Lightning. Took a 5-minute major in the first period, and he was suspended for 2 games, which is really 3 because he missed basically an entire game. The Leafs played shorthanded. They killed that penalty and won that game 5-0, by the way, before losing the series, obviously. But no suspension was longer than that until Evander Kane hit Nazem Kadri in the Oilers-Avs series, and I think he got 3. Or it might have been 2 and, like, equaled it. Drew says that's garbage because Kadri was out for longer than that suspension. He didn't use the word garbage. He used something else. He said the bullshit word. Like, before the Soucy Zadorov stuff, the only fine of the playoffs, the only fine of the entire first round, 16 teams in 8 different series trying to kill each other. The only fine of the entire first round was Michael McCarron for goalie interference on, I think it was Casey DeSmith. Like, I feel like every year we're talking about how bad these decisions are. This year is prison rules. It's weird though, because a bunch of series have featured so many power plays. Producer Drew says, does Mark Messier revoke his leadership award for Jacob Trouba? Mark Messier is in no position to be tut-tutting at anyone over elbows. That dude was whoop. Just killed guys. Okay, apparently some Rangers fans are saying, oh, he was elbowed in the neck or shoulder. First, okay, shoulders, that's just wrong. It's just not true. So do whatever you need to do to stop being a liar, I guess. But when we talk about the neck, feels like that's pretty bad too, eh? Feels like that's pretty bad too. Feels like you shouldn't like elbow guys in the neck. I don't know. Jesse Blake said Mark Messier has got to present the award with an elbow. He should. And we are back for the third period. Minute 30 still to go in the Florida Panthers. Oh, they can score here. If they can score here and cut the Rangers lead in half, they'll have a lot of time to tie it. But here comes Trocheck looking to extend the lead. Oh! Almost found Goodrow for a friggin' hat trick. That would have been unreal. As the Rangers turn the Panthers around. We're at 202 memberships, by the way. If we hit 500, I'll use Adam Wild's foot as a microphone on STP VIP tomorrow. Carter Verhaeghe to Barkov. There he goes behind the net. Rangers clear it again. 48 seconds to go in this Florida Panthers power play. I wonder what the third period whistle is going to be like. I know. Here come the Panthers. Tkachuk can't get it to the point. Cleared. I think that was Kreider. Under 30 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go in this Panthers power play. Steve Dangle's Mighty Roar says, when Trouba elbowed Rodriguez, he really put his soul into it. Feet! Who just got a too many men penalty? Was that Florida? Oh, Paul Maurice is going to blow a gasket. Trouba is just that Simpson bit. This is from Salamander. Trouba is just that Simpson bit where Bart's waving his fists and is going, I'm going like this, and if you get hit, it's your fault. That is pretty much him. I don't think there is a penalty here. I don't know what that whistle was. Lindgren already had a pretty nasty cut on his nose. He got cut earlier in this game. Nikola Jokic, over 2.5 goals. You're off the case, Bobrovsky. Has Bobrovsky allowed 4 goals in a game these playoffs? I feel like in game 1 against the Bruins, he got tuned. Oh, Bennett. He's had a few good rushes in this game. He just hasn't been able to finish. Panthers put it on. Ooh, block from Ryan Lindgren. He's in some discomfort. Big pain. Helps break up a pass, though. And the Rangers kill the full double minor for their captain. 18-20 to go in the third period. Rangers with a 4-2 lead over the Panthers. Not just 4 goals. 4 goals on 15 shots. Ryan Lomberg with the puck now. Rangers trying to break it out. Now, if the Rangers just, I don't know why I just did a DJ thing right there. If the Rangers just crawl into a shell, this This is going to be a really long and uncomfortable period for them. Panthers have had a lot of the puck so far. You got to take some of this momentum back. Jacob Trouba, by the way, is on the ice. I'm thinking the Panthers are going to be taking liberties with him. Oh, you know what? Oh, Barkov! Montour! Stopped! You know what's funny? Because Rodriguez was talking to Lindgren, it didn't even compute that, Rodriguez is back in the game. He's fine. Capo Caco works the puck behind the net. Oh! Tucked in. Rebound! Bobrovsky covers it up. That's a good stop from Bob. Both teams efficient, man. Panthers 2 goals on 20 shots. That's not bad. Rangers 4 goals on 16 shots. Crazy. Got a face-off in the Panthers zone here. Who's taking this draw? Lundell against Rempe. And Rempe! Looked like he won it. He didn't. In a battle in the corner. God, he's huge. Oh! Get after it, kid! Panthers break out with it. 2-on-2. Tarasenko. Across. Pass doesn't connect. He hasn't been enough of a factor. Puck chopped out of play. Rempe hasn't had a lot of third period shifts. He had none in game 1 on account of he was scratched. He had at least 1 in game 2. And he's had at least 1 in game 3 here. 16:31 to go in the third period. We're at 787 likes. Let's get that way over 800. Way over, way over. I want to be at 1,000, everybody. 16:31 to go in the third. Rangers 4, Panthers 2. Barclay Goodrow looking for a hat trick. Alexei Lafreniere looking for a hat trick. Sam Reinhart looking for a hat trick. Oh, offside. Producer Drew asking, last time we had dueling hat tricks in the playoffs, was that Crosby Ovechkin? That's a good question. Surely not. Like, that was a long time ago. It is pretty rare, though. And it's crazy that it just happened to be those two. Hey, we're over 800 likes. Let's go. Oh, Panthers with an opportunity here. The Rangers really taking care of the slot. Like, not just getting rid of the puck, but getting rid of it with speed. They're doing a really good job turning defense into offense in this game. Which is a weird thing to say for a team that only has 16 shots, like 45 minutes into the game. But they have 4 goals. Ekblad behind the Rangers net. Bennett taken down. Forsling on. Stopped. $15:33 to go in the third. Barkov. Pass to Verhaeghe. Glove saved by Shesterkin. Who did I pick for goals in this one? Didn't I say Lafreniere? No, I said Zibanejad. Damn. I was about to say, Justin Fisher, you owe me gifted memberships, you bum. And then I realized, nope, I made a mistake. Trocheck, face-off against Barkov. Barkov wins it. 16 versus 16, aesthetically pleasing. Verhaeghe tries to center it. Oh! Rebound! How didn't that go in? Reinhart could have had a hat trick there. He might have it anyway. Barkov going after it. Shesterkin doesn't have his stick. He's trying to get it back. He's got it now. Mikkola, what a move from the big fella. I didn't know he could do that. Verhaeghe on, and it goes off of Barkov and in the captain of the Florida Panthers. Right place, right time, and Florida pulls to within one. It's a 4-3 game here in the third period. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Can't believe Reinhart didn't score there. Shesterkin gets his stick back. What a play from Mikkola. I did not know he had that in his bag. And Barkov takes advantage of the chaos in front. Trouba's not set. And he's in a net front battle with Vinny Trocheck. Neither guy really picks him up. That's great. Yeah, that's great awareness there by Barkov. I mean, all he's doing... Oh, now Laviolette, I think, is asking about goalie interference here. Is he maybe challenging... Yeah, Drew, I wondered that too. If he's challenging that there should have been a stoppage when Shesterkin had the puck covered. That guy in the Panthers rain jacket's trying to figure it out. They're having a long conversation over there. I'm surprised Eric Furlat's not saying... I think that's Eric Furlat. I'm surprised he's not like, okay, we can't just pause the game for your questions. Are they going to let it go? Yeah, they're still arguing about it. Oh, it's too late now. They dropped the puck. So we got our seventh. The Sportsnet broadcast has not updated the score. That was confused. Yeah, there you go. They took it off the screen. I saw it was 4-2. I'm like, wait a sec. No, it's not. Gerard saying, or Jared, LMFAO, Messier was on the intermission panel for ESPN and wouldn't even discuss the Trouba elbow and looked disgusted. Subban said it was a major. Yeah, well, Mess played in the 80s. Fox can't center it. It's behind the net. Oh, what a centering attempt for Lafreniere. Stopped by Bob. 14:34 to go in the third period. Lafreniere beating himself up. Dude, you have 2 goals. And each was more disgusting than the last. Wow, that was a really good setup from Fox. I'm stretching. Face off in the Panther zone. We're at 857 likes. That's poo and garbage. Get it to over 900. Let's go. Trocheck taking on Lindell in the face-off dot. Lindell comes up with it. Forsling to center. Barkov, 6 goals in these playoffs now. Tying Alexei Lafreniere. Rangers. Oh, Panarin. Wow, just gobbled up by Ekblad. Although he wins the puck battle, gets it to Fox. Nothing comes of it, but that was a good effort there from Panarin, who's had a bit of a tough last few games. Lafreniere taken into the boards there by Cousins. Whoa! Sam Bennett just killed a guy. Oh my God. And the play is still continuing. Are they still down? Who was it? They got up. Bennett stopped by Shesterkin. Holy cow. Who was that? All I saw was a red, white, and blue puddle. Rangers clear the zone. Avoid the too many men call. Holy crap, did Bennett just work that guy? Lots of ice for Rodriguez. Stopped by Shesterkin. That would have been a hell of a story if he tied the game. It was Ryan Lindgren who just got lit up. Oh, good Lord. You know, I can't remember if we discussed this on the podcast. We're in TV timeout right now. I can't remember if we discussed this. If you go and look at the discourse around Sam Bennett from the draft combine, I'm going to look it up. Sam Bennett draft combine. Yeah, here it is right here. Here it is right here. So Sam Bennett was projected to go somewhere between first overall and fourth in 2014. He was long discussed as a potential first overall pick. So was Aaron Ekblad. Wasn't as much for Sam Reinhart, who was in there. And who went third that year? Goodbranson? No, it wasn't Goodbranson. Oh, Leon Draisaitl. Jeez. They weren't talking about him going first overall, really. But one of the things that killed Bennett, this is from Men's Journal. Or no, you know what? Let's get it from Bleacher Report here. Because I don't know how much Men's Journal covers friggin' hockey. First of all, the kid's a bone rack in the photo that they use. May 31st, almost exactly 10 years ago, May 31st, 2014, Sam Bennett, who could potentially be selected number 1 at the 2014 NHL entry draft this June, but regardless of where he lands, the top prospect won't be chosen for his physical prowess. That's because Bennett, a center with the Ontario Hockey League's Kingston Frontenacs, was unable to perform a single pull-up during Saturday's fitness testing at the Canadian Press's Stephen Wino via the Winnipeg Free Press. Following the head-scratching effort, the 17-year-old Bennett admitted that he was unhappy with his performance, but he ultimately had the last laugh, per Wino. I was pretty disappointed with myself. I was wanting to do the best I can in every test, but I guess ultimately games aren't won or lost if you can do a pull-up in the gym. He was talked about like the scrawny kid who's never going to grow into nothing because he couldn't do a pull-up at the combine. And he's just a menace. A menace. Daryl Sutter doesn't take enough crap for being like, oh yeah, I'm going to healthy scratch this kid. He can't do anything for us. Like, what are you talking about? How is Sam Bennett not a Daryl Sutter player? Are you kidding? 13:06 to go in the third period. Cassie, have you done 10-second show and tell? I haven't. That'll have to wait for TV timeout. The physicist, just getting to the stream. Steve, please explain that why that elbowing call wasn't a major. Oh, I can't. That's what we've been doing. Panthers off the faceoff. Forsling, shot, scores! He ties the game! 13 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the third period. The Panthers begin the third down 4-2 and with lots of time to go in this one. It's tied up 4-4. What a snipe from Forsling. And after a stingy first couple games, we got our first slobber knocker here. Shesterkin, he's way over to his right. He's a little way too over to the right. Man, that's a good shot, though. That's a real good shot from Forsling. And Verhaeghe shoots it before the camera can even get to the play. 12:57 to go. We have another face-off. I think this will be in the Rangers zone. Wow. Loud, let's go Panthers chant. Barkov. Ozone draw. Rangers win it back. Jacob Trouba, who was surprisingly not kicked out of the game. Rangers scored a shorthanded goal while he was in the box, much to the chagrin of everyone in attendance. Well, all the Florida Panthers fans. But the Panthers have already tied it. What's that? Oh, you know what? I think you're right, Drew. I think the Rangers only have one shot since their shorthanded goal, which means they only have one shot in this period, I guess. But dating back to About 3 minutes to go in the second period. 2. That's crazy. We're already 8 minutes into the third period here. And now the game's tied. You can't just sit back. Chance there for the Panthers. No going. But this will be an icing call against the Rangers. 11:55 to go in the third period. Wow. So producer Drew said, not only has Jacob Trouba never been suspended, I didn't realize that. He's never been suspended. When was his last elbowing penalty? I'm going to say not this season. I think it was the 2022-23 season. May 2022. Get out of here. It's been 2 years since Trouba's last elbowing penalty. Well, so it would have been the playoffs then. Kachuk shoots. It was in the playoffs versus Pittsburgh. Bennett up and over. That would have been an interesting call there if the Panthers had scored there. Because one of the Rangers was hit pretty much directly into Shesterkin. A friend of mine texted me the slow-mo version of the Trouba elbow on Rodriguez. And then I realized, oh, wait a sec. That tweet's from Drew. Peter Laviolette's taking a timeout here with 11:30 to go in the third period. I mean, his team just coughed up a 2-goal lead. Might as well. Laviolette's talking about his forecheck. I mean, they're getting killed, right? Like, this isn't, I mean, even if it is score effects, the problem with crawling into a shell is, one, in 2024, it's a terrible strategy. 2, if they tie it up, you got to try to score again. Tim Robichaud, shout out to Drew for everything he does. Steve, say something nice about producer Drew and how many likes to get him in a Leafs jersey. Well, Drew, you can answer that one. Drew is just an animal. He's a friggin' animal. There's photos of you in a Leafs jersey? What? Drew's just tremendously easy to work with. I think that's why we're able to churn out so much stuff. He's really, Zibanejad! Stopped by Bobrovsky. Drew is really good at the art of spitballing too, which is a lot of content creation. Trocheck shot! That goes over the net. Panarin. Across the ice to Trocheck. Trocheck to the point. Panarin. That's into the corner now. Well, that timeout from Laviolette's done wonders. This is the Rangers' probably best shift of the third period. Dropped off for Trocheck. Lafreniere. I tell you what, he's starting to look like a first overall pick. Trouba, gain center. Rangers carry it in. Panarin, late into his shift. Zibanejad, can't hold the line there. Kreider. Zibanejad. These two haven't been enough of a factor. Trouba, on, rebound. Hedl can't get to it. Here comes Bennett, who's looked better and better as this game has gone. Oh boy, in the high slot, Rodriguez chasing after it. Kreider giving chase. Beat to the puck by Ekblad. Yeah, the Panthers are trying to catch up to the Rangers here. It's not working. Maybe a real wise timeout there from Laviolette. Panthers dump it, and that'll be icing with 9:39 to go in the third period. Laviolette's looking pretty smart right now. Tim Robichaud, you mean the Rodriguez headbutt, right? Shut up. Trouba suspension January 26th of this year for elbowing against the Golden Knights. Oh, so the reason you didn't see it is he wasn't penalized for that play, but he was suspended after the fact. That's kind of funny. That dude's got the refs wrapped around his finger. Rangers win the scrambled draw in the Panthers zone. On! Deflected up high. Kako out there. Ridiculous Nico. Drew rhymes with boo. JK, he's cool. Yeah, don't be mean. It's my pal. Crosby and Malkin are both close to milestones and will hit them at the start of next season. How much would you put on them getting them versus the Leafs? Oh, like, I might be $5, Steve. Adam Fox, down low. Roslovic has it at the point, filling in for Fox. Panthers chase them. The Rangers have to dump it and then get onside. Robert Bett, I live just outside Kingston. Loved Bennett. Loved him when he played for the Fronts. Now hate him. Go figure. The problem with cheering for a junior team. Big hit from Stenlund on Schneider. Rangers attacking. Shot doesn't get through. Panthers just turn it right around. Eric Gustafsson can't clear. Big collision with Stenlund. But Stenlund's friggin' huge, so he couldn't get the puck off him. Schneider takes it off Lomberg. Barclay Goodrow, who has 2 goals in this game, passes it to Gustafsson, who takes a shot, blocked by Bobrovsky. 8:10 to go in the third period here. Rangers avoid the too many men call. Here comes Forsling. He tied this game, shoots it off the bar, rebound. Verhaeghe stopped. Holy cow, what a piss missile from Forsling. Why not shoot it? Rangers, you might want to play him a little tighter, eh? Good steal there from Reinhart, taking it off of Trouba. In front of the net, Zibanejad trying to draw the high stick. Is it going to work? I don't see a call. I don't see an arm in the air. Oh, yep. The Rangers are about to get a power play. 7:34 to go in the third period. Who's getting the gate? What a shot from Forsling. Ding. Oh! So, okay, we're going into a TV timeout here. I think this penalty is going to come back. Barkov's... Yeah, it was the wrong stick. Barkov's stick lifted Mika Zibanejad's stick into his own face. So, like, Zibanejad's reaction is authentic. He got hit in the face with a stick. It didn't belong to Barkov. That's the wrong call. I wonder if this is going to get called back during the timeout. Yeah, Florida's very fortunate it's a TV timeout here. I don't think this is going to stand. It's the wrong call. This Donnie says game winner will be scored via finger flick. You know what? I think you're right. Poll in the chat, by the way, tie game, who wins? 58% of you said the Florida Panthers, 42% said the Rangers. That's still pretty tight. How about them Blue Jays? Hey, you're right. You're right. Fair enough. Hey, how weird is it that it is the time that it is? I realize you're watching from all over the world, but like it's 5:54 p.m. for me right now. That's weird. We're back from the TV timeout. 908 likes. Let's get that number up. It's time to hit 1,000, everyone. It's time to hit 1,000. Let's go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Yep. So are they calling this back? Surely they are. No penalty from Eric Furlat. That's the right call. That's the right call. Paul Maurice was yelling at the refs with 4. Is that because it would be 4 straight penalties? No, it wouldn't be. Paul Maurice loves counting when it comes to the officials. Lundell can't get that little pass through. Lafreniere, that was a nice little pass from Panarin, who has it now. Finds Lindgren at the point. Fox. Panarin. Panarin's looked decent in this game. Gives it away to Montour. Uh-oh. Trying to prevent a breakaway. And he does. Gets it around to Fox. Puck in the bench. We're at 9:58 likes. Let's go. Mika Zibanejad face off against Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez cleans him out. Keandre Miller. Up the ice. Doesn't find its intended target. And unfortunately, that's going to be an icing call. Hey, William Richards gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Let's go. Congrats to the 5 of you who now get a month free of SDP VIP. SDP VIP is our bonus episode of the podcast that we do every single week. We're going to be recording this week's tomorrow. I'm not sure when it's going to go up, though. Panthers win the ozone draw. Puck on. Wide. Kachuk at the point. Trouba tries to clear it. His stick explodes. Uh-oh. Kachuk trying to take advantage of the situation. And the Rangers heave it into the Panthers zone without icing it. That was key. Oh, but we got a delayed penalty against the Rangers. Wow, wow, wow. Huge moment in this game. With 6 minutes to go in the third period. I don't know what the penalty is, Drew. There was a big kerfuffle in front of the net. I'm sure that was it. Rangers still haven't been able to get the puck. Florida's got 6 attackers right now. Get to that Schneider. He does. So with 5:37 to go in the third period, it'll be a Panthers power play. What happened? Oh, wow. So Trouba, without his stick, dove at Matthew Kachuk because there's nothing you could do. And Kachuk goes down. So I guess it's going to be a trip? Paul Maurice counting. Paid off. You're absolutely right, Drew. Hey, thank you, everybody. We're over 1,000 likes. Let's go. Nicholas Day said, Steve, can I leave? No! Wait, do you mean this chat or work? If you're at work, yes. If you mean the chat, no! Yeah, the conversation, it's funny. My wife, I love her. I do. But she's very funny because, like, she obviously, when I'm working, that means I'm not being a dad. I am working. And this morning, she goes, so when's the game going to be done? And I go, well, potentially 2 a.m. Like, last game went to overtime. I don't know. Drew's wife just said dinner will be ready in 15 minutes. That's nice. Like, yeah. No, and like, bless them. Bless them. Like, they know the life that we chose. Oh, boy. Kachuk went down pretty easy, eh? Eh. The Panthers 2 for 5 on the power play today. This is their 6th power play, 3rd because of Jacob Trouba. Under 6 minutes to go. That's a great play from Lindgren. But the Panthers get it back. Montour! Deflected from Barclay Goodrow, up and out of play. Holy crap, only 13 seconds of that power play has gone by. That's got to be a tense Rangers bench, man. Dude, you had a 2-0 or 2-0. You had a 2-goal lead in the third period. That should be the game. Nope. Rangers send it down the ice. Panthers coming back. Panthers still with 90 seconds to work on this power play. A minute, 30 seconds is what I should have said. Sam Reinhart looking for the Hattie. Kachuk to Montour at the point. Kachuk. Verhaeghe. On. Oh, stopped by Shesterkin, but not held on to. Montour. Verhaeghe. On. Wide. Kachuk. Around to Barkov. Verhaeghe. Stopped by Shesterkin. That was a good one. A minute to go in this penalty kill for the Rangers. Oh, the Panthers. That one goes wide. Verhaeghe. Montour. Kachuk. Oh, Reinhart with a one-timer. He didn't get all of it. It goes into the corner. Barkov to Kachuk. Into the slot. No one home. Kachuk. Oh, he had Barkov all by himself. He still has it. Shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. Excellent Panthers power play. They're just being stoned here. 30 seconds to go in this Panthers power play. Reinhart out of the air. Hits it. Panthers get it. Taken down. And the Rangers ice it. 20 seconds to go in this Panthers power play. 10 seconds to go in this Panthers power play. And the Rangers turn it back up the ice. And if that wasn't exciting enough, from Steve Dangle's mighty roar, it is 1,555 days since losing to an AHL Zamboni driver. Thank you very much for that. As the Rangers kill this off, Shesterkin out of the net to play the puck. Stop it. Under 3 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third period. Puck goes into the corner there. Panthers with all the momentum. Lundell! No one home. Kreider clears it. Rangers got to find a way to get the momentum back here because the Panthers smell blood. Forsling with it. Yeah, the Rangers are playing like they want overtime for sure. Bennett! That one goes wide. I don't know, Drew. I think the Rangers are playing like they want to lose. Oh! Kachuk with a quick shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. I should say all the Rangers except for Shesterkin, who, even though he's allowed 4 goals in this game, has made some truly spectacular damn saves. EV says, what's not a mile long and smells like 5,280 feet? Hashtag Manscaped. Philly lost on purpose to keep the Red Wings out of the playoffs. What's wrong with you? 2:49 to go in the third period. You're a character. Verhaeghe has 7 shots. Kachuk has 6. Unbelievable. Lafreniere leads the Rangers with 5, which means he has over a quarter of the Rangers shots because they only have 19. Florida high and wide. Boy, they have all the momentum. On. I think that might have hit the side of the net there. Verhaeghe. Sorry, Lutzarinen. I saw the 2. Hedl off the glass, not out. Held from Forsling. That's a good block, and it goes down the ice a little bit. The Rangers get some new guys over the boards, not all of them. Holy cow. Florida is not playing like they want overtime. They want to kill these guys now. Icing is the call. 2:06 to go in the third period. Face-off coming back to the Rangers zone. Producer Drew asking, how long has it been since we've seen Rempe on the ice? He had one shift. I think it was like 3 or 4 minutes into the third period. I don't think we've seen him since. We've seen plenty of Barclay Goodrow. He's a penalty killer. Who else is on that line? I know VC's not in this game. Is this going to be ice? Yes, it is. 1:59 to go in the third period. Geez, let me stretch. Woo! Ah. Holy. Producer Drew said the least stretchy stretch I've ever seen. It was basically for my hips so I could stand. Trocheck wins the draw in his own end. Verhaeghe! Shot fanned on or blocked. Verhaeghe first on the puck, being chased by Fox. Barkov checked by Trocheck. Rangers airmail it. Boy, they are playing for survival right now. Except for Panarin going after the puck pretty hard there with Montour. Mr. Koruk said shot attempts are 91-35 for Florida. Can we confirm that that's true? It feels like it. I think this is going to be another icing. Yes, it is. 1:09 to go. Laviolette, having already used his timeout, can't take one to reset his troops. His last timeout, I thought worked. I thought it worked very well. Problem is they took a penalty and ruined all the momentum that they built off of that timeout. Apparently that stat is correct, and the deserve to win-o-meter is 84% in favor of Florida. Rangers ice it again. 1:03 to go in the third period. Whoa! Alex Miller out of nowhere gifted 50 SDPN memberships. Let's friggin' go. Uh-oh. We're inching closer to 500. What does that bring us up to? The number's still updating. 280? Oh my God. Trocheck versus Rodriguez in the Rangers zone. Rodriguez wins it himself. Back to Ekblad. Kachuk. Trocheck. Panthers hold the line. Ekblad on. Rebound. Oh, Bennett not able to get the shot off. Boy, that was close. Wide open. Oh, Kachuk had the game on his stick. Stopped by Shesterkin. 30 seconds to go here in the third. Oh, Cooley off the glass and out. The Rangers content to just keep icing the puck. 19.8 seconds to go in the third period. Jean Samard, thank you. And Cassie, had to use my friend Alex's account. Mine doesn't work. Holy crap, dude. That was you again? Let's get a you don't know. You don't know. You don't know. Alex Miller again. Dude! What? With 100 gifted memberships. Unbelievable. And now a flub pass from the Panthers. Oh, they hold the zone. Trouba airmails it. Is this going to be yet another icing? No, it's not. 10 seconds to go in the third period. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we can shout out these subs a little more. Shots 32-19 in favor of the Panthers. 4-4 heading into overtime for the second straight game. Holy Toledo. Are we getting you don't knows in the chat? You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. because Cassie, you don't know, and Alex Miller have gifted combined, I think it's 210 subscriptions to the SDPN, or rather memberships to the SDPN YouTube channel. Holy crap. Thank you. And if you got one of those memberships, you thank them as well. We're up to 307 new members now. It's still giving them out? Cassie says, for the vibe, Steve. Thank you. Amber Lynn gifted 5. Uh-oh. If we hit 500, I'm going to use Adam's foot as a microphone. I have not spoken to him about this. Yeah, Adam and Jesse are not aware of this, but I'm going to do it. Imagine if what it ends up being is I go, Adam, give me your foot. Give me it. Give me it. I need it for a bit. We're at 312 gifted memberships. Holy crap. On a stick. 1,900 people watching right now. Saudi Steve having to launder the money with those memberships. Elfrin Cliffhanger Canuck. Holy moly, Rangers look like they have no air. They look terrible. I don't think... What's that? Oh, yeah, no, this intermission definitely helps the Rangers. They were playing for overtime. The Panthers were playing to rip their throats out. Holy crap. Drew, what do you think? Should we take a little break? Let's do Tavares. Let's do the Tavares clip. So, we will be right back. Don't go anywhere. Leave this running if you gotta. On the SDPN YouTube channel. You don't want to miss it. We will be back for overtime. Right now, we're going to show you a clip of us discussing John Tavares and his future with the Toronto Maple Leafs on, is this the Steve Dangle podcast or the Chris Johnson show? CJ show. Jesse Blake and CJ. And before that, shout out to Christopher for becoming an SDP VIP. Take it away.
Seems like he's definitely not going to waive his no movement clause and leave Toronto, and that an extension on July 1st is a possibility for John Tavares.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't put definite anywhere in this situation when it comes to the Leafs, but I would say there's nothing about his demeanor and the way he's discussing things that makes me believe that he's going to look to go anywhere else. And who can blame him? I mean, let's not forget when John Tavares signed his 7-year deal in Toronto. He had lots of other suitors. He could have been in San Jose or Boston or Tampa or Dallas at the time. And, he put his eggs in this basket. He's, those 3 kids that were with him in Prague, they've all since come into him and his wife's life since they've been here in Toronto and been back closer to family. I mean, he's as established as you could be in this place. And I think if there's one takeaway I have in watching him there is he was Canada's best player to my eyes in the games he's played, or certainly in the conversation his best 2 or 3. And that's a good news for the Leafs. I mean, either way, if him performing at a top level, maybe finishing the season in this manner too. I mean, I don't yet know what's going to happen, but Canada has a semifinal game. They haven't lost at the tournament yet. I mean, they've certainly got a chance to come home with a gold medal. And so for Tavares, maybe to have this kind of finish to the year versus, the bitterness of losing in Game 7 overtime in Boston in the first round, could be a positive for his summer, just, a springboard into what's to come. And obviously, whatever happens, it's a massive year for him. I mean, if he plays out his contract in Toronto, he would still be a free agent in 2025. And my feeling in seeing him go there, let's remember, he doesn't have to go to the World Championship. I mean, lots of prominent Canadian players finished their year, didn't even make the playoffs and chose not to go over for one reason or another. He goes over within days of that loss to Boston. He does go over with his wife and 3 young kids, all under the age of 5. His parents are there. I mean, that's a family commitment to go play in the event. And obviously, it was a letdown for John the way the season ended. I mean, he knows his birth certificate as well as you and I can look it up. I mean, he's turning 34 in September, and he's only got so many chances left to win a Stanley Cup, and so I think everything about what he's showing you with his behavior, with the way he's played there, with making the family sacrifice versus say just going in and camping in Muskoka or something, going somewhere more comfortable, maybe going on a vacation somewhere warm. I think he's committed to extending his career as long as he can play, and I think he wants to do it with the Maple Leafs, and I think he's still 100% committed to trying to win a Stanley Cup in his hometown. He did mention to me as well, Jesse, that Craig Berube and him had a conversation this week on the phone, and the new head coach of his team, him being the team captain, that he intends to sit down with Craig as soon as he can when he gets back to Toronto. And so all those things again line up with his mindset on being here. And so I don't know what management's going to do. I guess that's the unknown in this, is that John can have his ideas on things, but management and ownership have a say, and perhaps they could lean on him to try to move him out of town, but it just doesn't feel like that's the direction things are headed right now.
It's cool to see that. I know every player that's in the NHL can play through May and June, but it's good to see him keep up this level of hockey through the end of May, entering June, because we've never seen him do it, so him to go over there, keep the competitive nature up and keep that high level of play up is good to see as a Leafs fan, because you want to be like, okay, if we ever made the third round, how's John Tavares going to hold up? And him just going over there and playing at the level he is, you kind of see it out play there, that he can actually do it, so that's cool. And not to say a guy like,
and
go ahead.
What's interesting is that he, it's a bigger ice surface there, and if there's one sort of concern you'd have on his game, especially he gets older, is just he was never fleet of foot to begin with. How can he handle the pace? He almost looked fast there, and I get it. It's you can look at some of these rosters, and obviously you won't know the names of the players, but he's going up against stars. I mean, Switzerland has Roman Josi and Nico Hischier. The teams Canada has played. I mean, he's got Pasternak playing for the Czechs when they played against them. He is playing against pretty top quality opponents. The games too have been very physical, especially the last few that Canada played. I missed the start of the tournament when they had, some of the easier opponents. They started with Great Britain or less accomplished opponents, but the games lately that I watched, it's sort of playoff intensity. I don't think anything is quite the Stanley Cup playoffs. I'm not saying it's 1-to-1, apples to apples, but it's in those games where, quite frankly, Connor Bedard has showed very little for Canada. It looks as though maybe physically he might be a little bit overmatched or just isn't used to playing there, but certainly he hasn't found his stride. And you see where someone experienced and so strong on a stick, the way John is. And then again, the way I see him keeping up with the game, those are all encouraging signs. And, that's why I say, I don't know how this is going to end. I mean, maybe Canada loses 2 games to finish the tournament. They come home with no medal, and you just look at it and go oh, what was the point? But certainly it just feels like this could actually be a really positive thing for John personally. Obviously a pretty special experience for his family, no matter what happens on the ice, just to be in Europe together. I mean, I got the sense that that's been really cool for him. And, he's the captain of the team. I mean, there's a lot being asked of him there. And, it's pretty clear to me as well that it's a big carrot for him that we have that 4 nations face-off tournament next February, and even the Olympics in 2026. So basically, 18 months from now, those are carrots for John Tavares. He loves representing his country, and that can benefit whatever team he's playing for. But the Leafs right now, for sure, is that he wants to stay at the highest possible level. I think he's very driven to do that because he wants a chance to be part of those events. And so all of that to say, I got the sense he's really rejuvenated, might be the best word. We spoke the other day for 10 or 12 minutes, whatever it was. And I just got a real sense he's pretty fired up about everything that's going on in the hockey world right now. And so, that's the benefit I'd always say to anyone, who hasn't been to a world championship or a player thinking about it. I'm sure it's difficult to take the call 2 days after your season ended and you're feeling how you're feeling after the playoffs, but it is a chance to go and maybe just kind of mentally reset and have a better feeling about your game entering the summer. And so whether it's Tavares, Pierre-Luc Dubois is playing on Canada's top line alongside him. We know what a miserable season it was for him in LA. I mean, he's played really well there. I mean, it's just a different feeling he can take into the summer. And I think that there are others that are on the team that could say the same as well. So, we'll see what happens with the Leafs and the core players. I really don't think that they've yet focused too much internally on exactly how they're going to navigate this, on what it's going to look like. I think some of the rumors and conjecture out there are premature, just in terms of where management's at in terms of what it wants to do. But, it would not surprise me with Tavares entering his final year of his deal, obviously going to take a pay cut, on the next contract, wherever it's signed. It's not going to be an $11 million per year contract. And I think when you're viewing it, that's the other thing about the Worlds. When I'm there, you're just watching John Tavares play, right? And he's Canada's top line center. He's taking every big draw. He's in on all the offense. I know he only has one goal, but if you look at the shots he's generated, I mean, he's really had a strong tournament for them. You're not saying, oh, he's an 11, right. Is he an $11 million player or not? You're just saying he's a really useful player. And that's, I love the salary cap in some ways, like in terms of like, I like the way that it gives us a tool to analyze things differently. Some out there obviously hate it, but it does sort of cloud the view, I think, of what a player can be, because we're measuring them against the value of what they make, instead of, what they're bringing to the game. And so that's a long way of saying I think John Tavares is going to be a really valuable player still moving forward, especially once he gets beyond this current contract and he's, signed at a lower number somewhere.
If we get to a couple of days from now and John Tavares is raising the little trophy for the World Championships, I feel like the organizers for the Canadian Olympic team in 2026 have to consider him. Like, I feel like he's auditioning right now.
Yes. 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 Overtime. Get ready. We are here. And actually, it just occurred to me that I should tweet this out again. So I'm going to. Overtime. There you go. Kevin Papetti tweeted that Sam Reinhart had had more goals in the first period, more power play goals in the first period than the Leafs had in 7 games against the Bruins. Cool. Thanks for that. Christopher Peterson, while we were gone, gifted 5 SDPN memberships. Champion. Tim Robichaud saying, Steve, embrace your inner gripper. Join the nation. No. And Cassie, you don't need to know, said Subtrain. Enjoy the memberships, chat. Indeed, enjoy the memberships. You should all thank Cassie. Well, thank whoever gifted you your membership, but I know there's over 100 of you that owe it to Cassie. So shout out Cassie. Shout out everyone who gifted a membership or just joined on your of your own accord. I got my overtime beer right here. Producer Drew called the OT winner last game. You called Barclay Goodrow? Oh, good toe. Oh, because we were doing the foot thing. So you're saying Jacob Trouba this game? Oh boy. I'm gonna say Artemi Panarin. I really liked his game tonight. Hasn't been around it enough. Like, feels like he's too often going at it alone, but he's had some chemistry with Fox tonight. I'm seeing Montour in the chat, Anton Lundell. Oh, Lafreniere for the hat trick is, I mean, any of the hat trick guys is probably the move. I'm still going to say Panarin. No. I'm not going to overcomplicate this. A hat trick on either side. Lafreniere for me. Not Bennett. Who scored it? Reinhart for the Panthers. Oh, and what overtime do I think it's ending in? 2 minutes into the first one. Steve Dangle's mighty roar. Marchand scores the OT winner. He's got about as good a chance as Rempe. God, I hope it's Rempe now. Can you imagine? You think he gets a shift? What's the over-under for Matt Rempe shifts? 0.5? Apparently Jesse Blake texted Drew, oh God, he's going to get 500 members, isn't he? It's possible. We're at 318. Elfrin saying, I'm calling Crides and Bennett. They're about to drop the puck for overtime. Overtime. Shout out Rick Jenneret. And the puck is, nope, the ref said, not enough attention on me. I got to drop the puck in my fancy way. It's Mika Zibanejad taking on Sasha Barkov. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Panthers come up with it. Oh boy! Immediately! Barkov! Rebound! Holy crap, that was fast! That was almost one of the quickest goals in Stanley Cup playoff history. Verhaeghe around the net. Keandre Miller out there with Trouba, which Drew likes a whole big bunch. Reinhart can't get it through. Where is it? It's behind the Rangers net now. Verhaeghe. Around. Reinhart gets to it. There's a lot of real estate in front of that Rangers net. Oh! Nice little play there from Kreider to get out of the zone. Lafreniere, what a pass! Oh! Barkov just hits it away from Zibanejad. Those two have been going at it all night. Not exactly a feisty battle, but a great hockey battle between those two in this game. They've been doing their best to neutralize each other. Fox staples his man behind the Rangers bench. Panthers. Oh, Rodriguez goes down. Bennett with the puck. He looked real good in the third period. Fox stapling Rodriguez. Bennett trying to force his way to the net. Shesterkin stops it. Bennett pokes at it, and we get a whistle. Holy crap. Right off the draw, Ekblad tries to airmail it. Keandre Miller gloves it down and accidentally basically gives it right to Barkov. Cassie, better hope Dan doesn't make an appearance, Steve. Oh my God. Dude. We're at 318. Are you telling me we're somehow going to get another 100 and, what is that, 182? I'd be impressed. Rangers ice it again. Over 1,700 people in the chat. Woo! You don't have to spend any money. Just click like. That's all I ask you to do. We're at 1,100. Let's get that up to 1,200. Lundell taking on Trocheck in the faceoff dot. Trocheck cleans him out. Puck behind the Rangers net now. Panarin tries to dig it out. Montour gets it. Stopped by Shesterkin. Puck around. No Ranger in sight. Uh-oh. Panthers center it. Lutzarinen. Stop. Rangers. They keep trying to chip it out for these odd man rushes, and it's not working. Very close to too many men there for Lafreniere. Shoots. Stopped by Bobrovsky. Shots 33 to, I believe that was the Rangers' 20th shot finally. Lundell. Oh, pass picked off. Rangers really playing with fire here. Cooley. Does this mean Rempe's on the ice? No way. No, he's not. He's not. I was like, Drew and I, before we were on, we're talking about like, what's the over-under for Matt Rempe shifts in overtime? 0.5? Gustafsson could have had a rush there. Flubbed it. Iggy's starting to get pissed. He wants supper. My wife's not home right now. There's no one to feed this poor dog. He'll be fine. Oh! Shot stopped by Shesterkin. There was a rebound there. Oh! Pass off the boards there. Almost sent a breakaway there for the Rangers. Miller. Oh my God. Shesterkin plays the puck, which he loves to do. Rangers haven't gotten out of the zone, though. Hey, Dave Glatz, one gifted SDPN membership. Let's go. We're at 319. Battle behind the net. Bennett with it. Being chased by Zibanejad. Zibanejad got it off him, only just. Oh, boy. Rangers are playing survival hockey here. Panthers. Lomberg! Stop by Shesterkin. Lomberg around to Stenlund. Stenlund shot. That goes wide. Mikkola can't hold the line. As the Rangers get a breath here. Shots 36-20 in favor of the Panthers. Roslovic. Rangers need him to be more of a factor. They chip it in. No icing. Kakko giving chase. Hey, Dave Glatz with another membership. We're at 320. Let's go. Roslovic. Congrats to Glatz. Wenberg receives it in his feet. On. Blockered by Bobrovsky. Shot again. Deflected up and out of play for a whistle with 15:30 to go in the opening overtime. Here in the 305. Is Sunrise the 305? I don't know. Probably not. It's like a Toronto person with a 416 area code. You're like, all right, fancy pants Rich McGee over here. Those are old. Those are tough to get. Trocheck taking on Lundell. Face off in the Panther zone. Rangers win it back. Panarin fans on it. Schneider holds it in. Blocked. Where is it? Behind him. Panthers gain the zone. Shot. Stopped by Shesterkin. Wide. Oh, Schneider nailed. Panthers drive the net. Wide. They had a pretty open lane there. Ekblad not able to hold that in. Forsling. 5 minutes gone here in this opening overtime. We didn't get to double overtime in game 2, but it went pretty deep. I think it was about 14 minutes in, roughly, into overtime. 14, 15 minutes in. Here's Sam Reinhart. Drops it. Reinhart gets it back. Shot! One-timer. I don't think that made it to the net. Rangers come up with it. Cooley. Hedl. Into Bobrovsky's glove, and he doesn't have a teammate there, so he can't play it. So this is going to be a face-off in the Panthers' end. We're at 1,179 likes. Let's get that up over 1,200, please. Pre-order my book. I'm going to say all these things while the game is still going. Also, there is a link to tickets in the description. We are doing a show at Boston Pizza Rutherford in Vaughan on Wednesday. If you would like tickets, link in the description. Hannah McAvoy is now an SDP VIP. Let's go. And please get Felix Potvin on the pod. I would love to. The Rangers scored! Wenberg with the tip in front, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson is losing his mind. What's going on here? We got some, as Jeff Merrick likes to say, controversy here in overtime. But if this goal stands, the New York Rangers will take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. They might challenge it for goalie interference. Panthers coaching staff looking at it on the bench. It's an automatic review in overtime. It was an automatic review last time as well. Let's have a look. Let's have a ganda. Mikkola seems to think it's goalie interference. I mean, of course he does. So, okay, face off. It gets poked loose. Good job by Kakko there. At the point. Oh, are they trying to say that he directed it in with his gloves? I think they are. Which would be ironic because the panel was talking about how Barkov's goal shouldn't have counted. It's definitely not goalie interference. He never touches him. So are they trying to say it hit his glove? It did hit his glove, but like Isn't that allowed? He's holding his stick. Like, it's not like he went like that, like open palm slapped it. They called it a good goal. And that'll do it. Wow, the Rangers survive. Outshot 38-23. The Rangers were up 4-2. The Panthers scored 1. They tied it, and they just kept whop, nailing them. The Rangers barely survive to get overtime, and they score off a tip from Alex Wenberg. I think Capo Caco getting back into the lineup might get an assist on this one, because he was the one who basically helped them win the faceoff. It was a scrambled faceoff. He kind of pool cues it out of the scrum. Wow. That's a stat from the broadcast. The Rangers are 6-1. 6-1 in 1-goal games. Producer Drew with the deserve to win-o-meter on the screen right now. The Rangers only win that game 17.2% of the time, according to the model. That means the Panthers should win 82.8% of the time. Holy crap. Oh my God. That's madness. That is madness. Yeah, they're talking about why is he so wide open. Oliver Ekman-Larsson, I think, was very passionately arguing his case to the ref because he's the one who messed up. You see him go, oh, shoot, oh, no, and it's in the back of your net. Yeah, BX had just asked on the broadcast, did Shesterkin steal one there? Yeah, he did. I know statistically he didn't have the greatest night. What is it? 4 goals against on 38 shots. So he's not even at 90%. But the quality of saves he had to make. But like Bobrovsky had miles and miles an easier night than Shesterkin. Not just the quantity of shots, but the quality of them as well. Wow. What a turn. What a turn in this series. And now, because the Panthers lost, this Trouba elbow on Rodriguez is going to be a big story for the next couple days. Producer Drew saying the Panthers could easily be up, or arguably. You said arguably. I don't want to put words in your mouth. Panthers could arguably be up 3-0. They've been the better team. And if I had wheels, it'd be a wagon. They have, I mean, this Panthers team is better. They're better than the Panthers of last year, and they made the Cup Final. And they may not make it as far. They've already, I think they've lost more games, or at very least in the conference final, they didn't lose a single game last year, and now they've lost 2. Yeah, they only lost 1 game in 2 rounds combined. This is crazy. It's crazy. Wow. So we're just about wrapped up here. We didn't get to 500 gifted memberships. We got close. Well, closer than I thought. Close enough that I was nervous. What's that, Drew? Yeah, I know. Shout out Cassie one more time. 200 friggin' members using different accounts. You're out of your mind. I greatly appreciate it. Also, pre-order on my book right here at the side. And one more time, if it's not sold out already, it might be. I hope it is. Where is it? Let me read this to you one more time. It's with great excitement that I share we will be taking over BP, that's Boston Pizza Rutherford Sports Bar in Vaughan, to tape a live show of our podcast. The show will be a ticketed event with 70 seats available at $15 a seat. Join us on Wednesday, May 29th. That's this Wednesday. For our podcast, a watch along of a hockey game. Adam's going to stay behind so that he can stream his reaction to the Western Conference Final, and prizing to be won. Doors open at 6:45. The game is at 8. And tickets are on sale now with a link in our description below. Oh, yeah. I got to feed my dog. You're right. That is it for this stream. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like the stream. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. I will see you on, what day is today? Sunday. Tuesday. I will see you on Tuesday when we have game 4. The Rangers win 5-4 in overtime. They take the 2-1 series lead over the Florida Panthers.